Friends, welcome in. I hope everyone's doing really well. Thank you so much for being here. Is there a reason my PNG tuber is just not saying much? Saying a little bit, but not much. There we go. I think it was a little bit of sleep. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing okay. I hope we don't get blasted with palia music, but I fear we might. So let's ignore. But I hope everyone's doing well. Congratulations on first winter. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the lurkies. Hi C Code. Hi Azzy. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. Was like a low-key kind of a last-minute stream. I woke up and I was like, oh, I still feel really bad, but I was like, I think stream will be good. I think stream will be a nice distraction, and it'll just be a vibe. And I'm keen to like actually do some of the charity fundraising on stream. Thank you so much to C Code Not Games for the off-stream donation. I appreciate it. We are at 50%. Without even having done one official stream, which is really cool. So Honestly, thank you so much. That's very, very vibey, very vibey. Just in case anyone missed it or has missed the pin message, I'm not gonna be on camera today, so any of the like camera specific incentives like sticker on face or temporary tattoo, which was not gonna be on my face, but was gonna be on my arm, um, are gonna be like paused for today. I'll kind of ask if we get donations today, I'll kind of ask what people fancy, because I'm very up for like doing it the next stream or trading it in for something else potentially, that type of vibe. We'll just see how it goes really, and just see what people are feeling, because we'll just see how it vibes and stuff. But yeah, it's just gonna be a very chill day today, even chiller than usual. Have not, oh my god. Every palia is trying to take over my PC yet again, please no. Also, that muted quick snack is a lie, obviously. Full lies. Can't even tell where that. There it is. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Paleo, get your shit together now, my love. Get your shit together. But yeah, we're going to be taking it very, very chill today. Very, very, very low spoons. The lowest spoons of all spoons can be. For anyone who's missed it, I've just felt like crap for like the last 5 days. Have not been vibing, and still not vibing now, but I'm just trying to like, pretend that I feel a little bit better, and also hope that, streaming and stuff like that might just help me feel a little bit more like back to normality, I guess, because I've kind of just been like zoned out for the last few days. So I don't really want that any longer, I don't want that. I don't want it anymore, so we're doing a little bit of gaming off stream and stuff, but it's always really fun to get to do it on stream, I think. I always think it's really nice vibes. Personally. I think it's fun. I think it's fun vibes. Also, I'm just gonna see if I can turn my mic sensitivity down a teeny bit, because I feel like I'm just not getting... Okay, now it's kind of cooking. But for a second there, I was like, listen, I don't think my PNG tuber is like fully awake yet, which is honestly kind of valid. It's very much a valid time. It's very much a valid time. But yeah, we're gonna just be doing some like plushie hunting today, doing some crab balls, which is kind of what I've been doing off stream for like the last few nights. I've just really been enjoying just doing that, really, basically just looping around the world, hunting for plushies, and just kind of vibing, really, getting some resources to make more arrows to get more to hunt more plushies, getting some of the rewards from the crab walls and stuff like that. Just been a chill energy. So I figured we could do that today because it's nice and low spoons for everybody, really, and just an easy one. We don't have to think too much. Brain power is not needed that much today, which is obviously iconic. It's what we love to see. So that's going to be kind of the function today. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. We are fundraising, of course, today. This is our first actual proper one for mermaids. We are fundraising for Mermaids UK, alongside members of the PJ Party Twitch team for Queers and Pajamas 2026, which is really, really fun. I'm really glad I get to be part of it this year. Essentially, what Mermaids is, they support LGBTQIA plus children, young people, youth, and their families. And essentially, they provide like resources, and a lot of good resources as well for like parents who are like ally parents, essentially. So glossaries of terms, what do things mean, blah blah blah, like, which I feel like is always quite useful stuff. Like, because there's a lot of terms that like people of a certain generation are maybe not aware of, because it was so maybe like shunned in their day, that just some of these terms are just not known to them, or some of them are maybe more niche terms to different identities that they're just not familiar with. So they have really good stuff like that. They have a support line as well to get in touch with, which is always amazing. We love to see. So if anyone is ever struggling or just wants advice or help, or just wants to talk to somebody, that's available for them, which is good. Obviously, you can contact them other ways as well, which is really cool. But yeah, really, really amazing organization. Doing a lot of like amazing work, especially in such a horrendously turbulent time, both in the UK but also worldwide, especially for trans people and young people in general as well. Because I it's a scary world growing up just in general at the moment, but also if you're a queer youth and stuff and facing issues or problems or anything like that, or problems with your mental health, it's like an extra thing on top. And essentially mermaids is trying to be that kind of resource space that people can go to, for help if they need it. And that's what we're fundraising for, essentially. That is what we are fundraising for. We love to see it. Thank you so much for the quiet hello, and thank you for the daily fishies. I appreciate everyone. I hope everyone's doing really well. Blah, blah. Really well. So to recap, just in case anyone was feeling sad that they'd missed me getting a plushie off stream, don't you worry, it hasn't happened. Don't you worry yourselves. It has not happened at all, unfortunately. It has not happened. I have been grinding though, so I feel like the amount of time I've put in means that we're getting close. Do you know what I mean? Means that we're getting quite close. So I've been grinding a little bit, making sure I have resources. Essentially to just make as many dispel arrows as physically possible. That's kind of the function, really. It's very sad, I know. But look, I've got some crab friends. I think I've added a good few crab friends since the last time. We've definitely had, I think these two on the end 100% I swear I got yesterday. And there may have been others also. So although we haven't got any more of those shenanigans, we're vibing, We've got loads of these friends. There's lots of different variants. As you can see, there's some stunned, and then there's some that are just like not stunned. There's different variants of both the frogs and the crabs, which is really cool. So we don't have any of... So we have a lot of these ones are the Rockhopper Lord ones. Then we have, again, there's crewmate crabs, there's gunner crabs, there's the Rockhopper Squires. But there's a couple of other ones we don't actually have. So I'm hoping maybe we'll even manage to unlock. We have just missed one. It's 10:40 in the game. But hopefully maybe we can get some more. I want more Cernicky plushies. I love the new Cernic plushies so much. We were so blessed to get this magic one. And I would really like the other ones to finish the collection. I'm not putting them in my house yet. It is indeed a crab rave. Look at all the buddies. Look at all the friends. And they're not plushies, right? So they're just existing, essentially. They're kind of like, how the insects in palia, etc., and the fish, when you put them down, they are just vibing. They're not gone. They're not gone. So they're just kind of here vibes, really, It's been a nice time. It's been a nice time. Speaking of nice times, I think we are on our very last day, actually, of the Pride Celebrate. Not the last day as in it's going to be finished today. The last day as in this is my last one, my last token, which is pretty cool. So I get the last reward, which is arguably the best one. Yay! Look how pretty! I love the prismatic pride. This is arguably one of the best items I think that they gave us. And this is all free. You can get this all for free. We'll ignore the tints because I have words about the tints. The tints are probably the most diabolical thing that I've ever seen in my life because I'm I would love to know how any of these are related to Pride. If anyone can tell me, please let me know. But I'm like, what are these? And I've looked at what they look like, the palettes, and quite literally, there's there's nothing there. It's just, there's nothing there. But we can put on our little nameplate now. We can put on our little nameplate. I do have it on streamer mode because it just kind of annoys me. Wait. Yeah, it's this one at the end. It's this one at the end. Look how pretty this is. See, this is serving. This is gorgeous. I love. This is the one I previously had, and this is the one I have now. This is very cute. I'm very much here for that. I don't have my own name enabled. I can't remember how you do that. Hold on. Or whether or not it allows you midway through. I have this the streamer chat off, and I think if I enable own overhead name or not, or not. I was hoping it would pop above my head so you could see it, but maybe it is something that, only other chat bubbles, own chat bubbles. Just wondering if there was something else, but I don't think so. But alas, I'm just going to have streamer chat off because I can't be asked with the chat popping up and people just yapping. But I think what you do, look up this tree also. This tree, I think surely this tree's got to be done now, right? Yeah. It is done. I don't think I can water this anymore. But look how cool this is. This is like the twisty tree. You got a single seed of this, and it's blooming huge. Like, I really underestimated how blooming massive that was going to be. I think what we'll do really first is we will at least go and do our ranching. Thank you so much for the follow, sweet friend. I appreciate you so much. They're always on anonymous, so feel free to chat, lurk, whatever is more comfy for you. I hope Palia's loud enough, because me and Palia just got a difficult relationship in terms of making it be hearable on stream, despite it being turned up so much. But yeah, ranching update when they load in. Yes. I mean, it's been like that for the entire time I've streamed. Did you not realise? It's been like that since day one. Never heard it before. What do you mean never heard it before? How have you never... What do you mean? Has it not been playing for other people? You've got me really panicking now. Oh, I see. It is subtle, is it? Oh god, is it down really loud? I'm not down really loud. Oh my god, my brain. Oh, I can't be arsed, actually. I don't give a shit. I can't be bothered. Something always fucking breaks. I can't be bothered anymore. So I think actually, look at this friend as well. Look at this buddy. This is a boovar. How cute are these? Mine have grown up. Mine have grown up into big friends now. Big friends. I actually don't think any of these are actually giving me anything when I'm petting them. But I'm wondering if it maybe even hasn't been enough time since the last time. All their happiness is quite high. So yeah, I think they're all too happy. Which honestly, like, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. There we go. We at least can collect it from a few. But I think, honestly, I petted them so much yesterday that they're all just happy. They're all simply too happy, and they don't need any vibes. But we can do some collections, which is tea. We can definitely do collections. Or some of them, anyway, for some of them. Oh, look at the bunny. Oh, yeah, no, they don't. Do they not give anything? I thought they give pets. Not like as in items, of course, not yet. But, I mean, I petted them twice yesterday, so I thought it would have been enough time by now to do petsies and get like a tiny... I mean, it's only a little bit of XP, isn't it? It's only a tiny, tiny bit. Going at ranching levels is quite slow, I would say. Thank you so much for the quiet silent hello. I appreciate it. We got some friends in here as well. We have Stinky. I don't think Stinky's been on streams. This is Stinky. Can you guess why? So I was trying just to see what type of breeds I could get. So I bred one. Yeah, I think they must be oh look, 1 minute. I must have pet them last night at like 10 or something, so they still must be like not ready yet. That's so wild. I didn't realize it lasted that long. But this is Stinky. Stinky little baby. Stinky does have heart patterns, but can you see him? Only vaguely. So I was breeding together two almost to see what we might get, and we got Dirty Baby. And as much as I don't want the dirty one on any of the animals, to be honest with you, like, Stinky is just too silly. Honestly, real. But like, Stinky is just such a silly little friend that I was like, we're not gonna be upset that you're dirty. You're just a stinky baby. We also got this friend as well. Now this one came like this. I bought it from the shop, and it just came shiny. So it looks kind of like a statue almost, which is really like, whoa. It's really interesting. We can at least feed a couple of these. They're not going to give us too much, but honestly, that's fine. We also have this friend, Liz. We also have this friend. I've called them Dappled because I couldn't think of a good name. But I have actually unlocked the Aquindu thoroughbreds. So I can have these horses now. I say I can have these horses now. What I actually mean is this recently? Yeah, this is still recently pet too. What I actually mean is if you want to ride these out in the world, you have to pay actual money. Boy, do I wish I was joking. And this was plain stripes, but then I added a cosmetic cookie and I got another iridescent. So plain stripes isn't really a good name for them anymore, but I'm petting them out of, honestly, habit now. Honestly, out of habit, I'm just petting the friends. But, yeah, so the other horse breed that I've unlocked, I actually can't take out with me unless I pay real money. Which irks me to no end. Like, because I'm like, what? The fact, like, it's just what, honestly? These are all going to be recently pet, but I'll collect any of the ones I can collect, at least, or say hi to the ones it's their birthday! Oh, it's his birthday! Look at the lovely... This is what the heart pattern looks like without the, sludge. Honestly, the game is wild now. I'm collating some thoughts and feelings to maybe produce a video on it. Because I have quite a lot of thoughts about, it now, because as much as I love Palia, I'm just choosing not to engage in any of the, like, other stuff. And then Dawn, Dawn is an old friend now. Dawn, my original horsey, is venerated. Little bestie is shiny, though, and just happy to be at the function. Very happy. This is my original horse, and I think I'm going to retire them instead of, like, donating them, so they will be forever with us, you know? Hi, welcome, Inland. I hope you're doing good. Dispassionate, that's real. Needs extra time to recover before breeding. Oh, you know what? That's valid. You know what? That's... Dawn, you don't worry about it now. I think you're too old for that. I think you're too old. That's really funny. I'd not noticed that effect before. So yeah, everyone can't really be pet. Oh, we'll go say happy birthday to Teeny Friend. Teeny Friend, it's their birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Teeny Friend. You can have some birthday steak dinner. What a growing bee always needs and wants. But yeah, we'll definitely come back because we... Is that an hour or is that... I don't actually know. Because I'm baffled because the last time I would have pet all these friends would have been about 10 o'clock last night. And now it's more like 12:40 p.m. the next day. So I would have thought that status effect would have gone. But I guess not. Who knew? Who knew? But yeah. We're vibing on ranching. It's going pretty well. The levels are going up slowly. Is there some down here? I think, yes. They all keep bopping around, so I always have to go and check on friends, because, like, they all keep moving when they kind of grow up and stuff, or when they go from a baby to an adult, and it's all very confusing. So I just keep checking all of our fields, really. This is also one of our fancy horses. I call them Twitty because they seemed very fancy. Oh, I'm so sorry you're not feeling your best. Listen, chill. I'm so sorry you're not feeling your best. I'm glad you have a kitty cat. My cats are 100% my, like, comfort vibe when I'm not feeling very good. I think they sense it as well, you know. I think they sense it. They definitely sense it. But yeah, this is one of my pretty horses. If I'd like to ride this out in the world, I have to pay real money. I'll let that sink in. I have a lot of thoughts about that. I'm like, I don't think that's a really good strategy, to be honest, because it's basically dangling something in front of people and then they're like, uh-oh, no, you can't. Like, hey, did you want, you know, do you want to ride that? You want to ride the pony that you're able to get now? Jokes, you have to give us money. Real money. Actually, who else? Is anyone else venerated? I think I'm going to retire Dawn now, because I'm really worried if they don't retire... I'm not sure if they retire on their own, but I'm just going to retire Dawn. They are venerated. Yeah, so if you can early retire them, but if you wait until they're venerated, you can retire them now. And then, basically, you can restore them at any time. But I'm just putting them there because I just don't want to, like, forget. You know? There is also a cookie. So if we so desired, there's don't ask me which one, I'll have to flick through them. There's one that, like, basically makes them a baby again and they can do their entire life cycle again, if you wanted to, obviously. You know, which I think that's kind of cool, actually. I think that's kind of cool. So I don't think there's anyone else to donate. Again, for me personally, I've been trying to just name them donate if I'm going to be donating them, just out of ease for myself, really. And then once they get to a certain point as well, I might end up donating some anyway, if maybe, you know, just for space, you know, we just don't have a lot of space. But I've just been naming them quite literally, like, really, really basic things like, oh, spots, oh, this. amount of cookies, oh no, real, honestly. I have so many of the rider cookies, and they're like, it basically like can increase or something. Hold on, let's see what the description says, because I haven't bloody used any of them, because I don't know what these ones do. Yeah, the rider's pedigree increases the likelihood that riding traits will be passed down to offspring, randomizes all riding traits, and then increases the likelihood. So riding traits on animals mean it might be like, oh, they take turns faster, or they are just faster in general, or, you know, that type of thing, basically. For me personally, like, I'm like, meh. I'm like, these are, I don't really use them, mainly because I'm like, I'm not too bothered about, like, I do ride my horse out in the world, but also I'm not too bothered about what particular traits they actually, like, possess, if they're slightly faster or whatever and stuff, you know? Just for me personally, I'm kind of like vibes, really. We'll pop this in here. As always, we're like absolutely shocking on space. But you know, that's just life. That's just palia life. I keep thinking that I should be able to upgrade my storage. But I do think I have to progress with the main quest. And which I will do at one point. But not now. So I think until then, I don't think I can get the new stuff. I am just going to delete, that's the wrong word for this. I'm just going to sell all of this because I'm not going to use any of them. So I might as well. I just simply don't have the space. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of masks. We do have some gold star ones, and then we have a lot of other ones as well. So maybe we'll open some of these today because we're vibing. But let's first off see what our dispel situation is going on, because those are the arrows that I use. You know what? Maybe also get some bug bombs just on the off chance that we happen to be in the right space at the right time, because I want to do some crab friends. But let's see if we can make some more dispels. We definitely can, but how many? Honestly, is just limiting depending on the limiting ingredient. I think 14. Oh, so cute. Hi, Robbie. Little bestie. Little friend. Big vibes. Okay, so 280 is not the best, but we will definitely get some more bright shrooms and stuff. So I think we should be good. And then bug bombs. Yes, I was going to get some bug bombs because we'll definitely need those. And we're pretty much chilling with these. These are tea. These are big tea. Let me know what everyone has been doing in terms of palia lately. Any palians in the chat? What have you been doing? Are you on the plushie hunting? Are you not so much on that anymore? What's the tea? For me, I'm constantly on plushie hunting. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking the vibe is I'm going to go buy some food. Because, yeah, again, I don't have much food, and I don't have much ingredient. I'll be honest, I've been selling most things just so I can afford buying food, which is really bad, but me in cooking and paleo just have like a very, very turbulent relationship, i.e. I absolutely hate it. Honestly, the strongest soldiers are the people that can do cake parties, because part of me was thinking like, oh, maybe we could host a cake party. That would be fun. And then I was like, I think I would actually have a meltdown, like, because it seems so much, there's all these things happening, all these moving parts. You've all got your roles. And I was like, already that's like making me anxious, think about it. So I'm like, I think I'd be more inclined to like attend someone's potentially, or maybe just watch someone do it a few times before I'm like, okay, this is doable. So now my name tag's above my name when I don't want it to be. Interesting. Let's put it on default and then put it back on chat off. The paleo glitches are great. I have really honestly been, I just want, now it's worse. No, it's, okay, so it's on default now. Now I want to turn it to stream or chat off. Yeah, see, this is the thing, me too. Oh my god, but why is my nameplate there? I might have to just take my nameplate off. I don't want to take it off, but for now I think I will, because otherwise it's probably just going to hover there. But I'm the same as well. Repetitive tasks I zone out a little bit, and I would be really worried that I would mess it up. And it's like, as much as I really need money and cake parties look like a great way to earn money, I'm also like sobbing. I'm also like sobbing, you know? I'm scared for that. I would just be worried that I would like do something silly and mess it up or whatever, something like that. it just seems a lot for me, and I'm like, you know what, I'm making okay money doing hunting and stuff, you know, making a good amount of money. Is Reth here? No. Ooh, I like this person's. Ooh, this person's hair is absolute tea. This person's hair matching their outfit is tea. Yeah, I feel like it's variable, you know. We've actually got quite a lot of money, so I think I'm just gonna like treat myself, because I'll have to eat less of these to get full, you know. So, and then I think I'll buy some steak dinner for the sole purpose of feeding my animals in a little bit as well. So, but I think that should be good enough, honestly. Like, I'm literally just earning money just for the sole purpose of so I can buy food. Like, that's like the sole purpose. Like, that's all I'm doing. Because I'm pretty much just doing lots and lots of plushie hunting. So I'm just basically just eating and hunting and repeat, really. It's my favourite thing right now. So we're going to head straight to the Royal Highlands and get going. Should be a good time, I think. Oh my god, you've got a drink type. Hell yeah. Insert favourite drink here. We love to see it. That'll be a fun one to add, actually. A really rare one that you can also maybe get one where it's just like, insert your favourite drink here. But you're very blessed. You're very blessed you got a drink type. Linda has espresso, we'd love to see. It's probably long overdue adding some new drinks in, you know? Like, I have a smoothie at the moment. I can add that in. Aw, little bunny. Hi, little buddy. That's really cute. Their outfit's so cute. Oh my god. Absolutely shat myself. I am so embarrassed by how scared I just got. Let's please ignore. Oh my god, my heart rate. Oh my god, help. Thank you for the redeem. Oh my god. Absolutely lost it. Holy mother. Holy mother. Alright, let's get going. Can I just check if there's any... Aha. That's what we want. We want some bright shrooms. We need some. I'm trying to also maybe come up with a palia guide, but honestly, the spoons have been so horrific the last few days. Like, the thought of doing it makes me just want to cry. I've literally been sat staring at a wall for like the past 5 days. It's really bad. But it's all my brain has been able to do. But I'm trying to like piece together bits of information of like, oh, where's the best places to get this? I should have fixed that bow, but that's okay. Now this is a magic friend. Which, I mean, I would definitely take another listen. Let's ignore that completely rogue arrow that was going absolutely nowhere. Nowhere close to where I was going for it, but we vibe. I don't remember this being here. I mean, I know it must have been, but still. I didn't expect there was to be other Cernix around here, but we are kicking off things with a magic friend. So I'm like, hell yeah. And yeah, just a reminder, friends, we are fundraising today as well for Mermaids UK, which is a queer charity in the UK that supports queer youth and their families, which is really, really cool. So if anyone wants to donate, you're more than welcome to. But again, please don't feel any pressure if you're not able to. You know, we're going to ignore how bad that shot was. I fully thought that was the Cernic. It wasn't. That's fine. Hello, buddy. I still missed. Oh my god, I still missed. Point blank, and I still missed. Let's ignore. Let's just ignore that. Holy moly. Holy moly. All right, let's go back. I've strayed quite far from where I was going. Oh, I've strayed really far. We'll swing back round and kind of aim towards this way. Which is vibes, I think. But yeah, we're raising funds for the rest of June. This is my first actual proper stream of actually being able to like fundraise on stream, because I've just had other things going on and I've not really been feeling super well the last few days, and I'm still not really like tea, but I'm feeling a bit better, so I'm able to at least just do a low spoons, like chill kind of off-camera stream today. But yeah, if anyone wants to donate, you're more than welcome to do so. We do have incentives. Oh my god, I thought that was a Cernic. Also, where am I going? Am I going the right way now? I mean, not really, but yes, also kind of the right way, but just I'm really taking a really interesting route today. I think my brain yaps at the same time. I swear my brain just is like on its own journey and we're simply just here for the ride. Because it's kind of technically... No, I have gone wrong. I want to go up there. Wait, I'm so baffled now what I've managed to do. I want to go over there. Can I not go over that cut through? My brain is trying to process what has happened here. I'm just going to... A little bit further. And I'm just going to make sure... I think... I came in that way, but I'm wanting to go up that way, I think. Oh my gosh. The Highlands is so confusing to me still. Like, everything looks... I'm not at the point where it's like the back of my hand yet, so still a lot of similar areas. Look very much similar to me. Similar areas look similar. Wow, my brain is really functioning on all cylinders today. That's behind there. I really could do with a pyro mask, actually. It's the one I do not... The Aeroflow one I don't have a lot of. I think I have one... Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Let's just walk away from that. The embarrassment is real. But, I could definitely do with more pyro. What? I did that. Oh, I completely forgot it does that. It gets upset. Comes back to find you. It's like, excuse me, could you at least have the decency to finish hunting? I'm like, I'm so sorry. Crying. Absolute crimes, absolute crimes. Right, let's grab this one. So, I seem to be getting loads of Hydroflow ones. But, Pyroflow and Aeroflow, is that... Oh no, it's I thought this was a bright shroom, but it's not. Oh my god, I'm not doing well today. I think my hand-eye coordination is not it. At all, apparently. This will be interesting. Oh, we have some more friends turning up here as well. We'll be also grabbing, yeah, iron and bright shrooms, because they're kind of the things that we need for more Dispel Arrows. And I have just decided that it's easier for me to just use Dispel Arrows for everyone. So for the ones that have the masks on, you need them to stop them doing their ability. Because if you don't do that, they will use their ability on you, i.e. like the fire or whatever it might be. And I've just decided it's bloody... Oh, no. That's unfortunate. There's like 2 other people... Why? How? Oh, this is unfortunate, actually. I never see anyone in the game, and of course now is when I see it. I'll let them get a hit on that one, but I'm like, no! It's usually so quiet in the game. Like, I haven't seen another soul in so long, and then I'm like, oh my god, everyone happens to be on this server today. Hey, there we go, we got another Hydroflow. This area as well, E3, absolutely top tier for bright shrooms as well. Obviously also for hunting as well. I'm just going to try and get hits on these, so if these people get hits on them too, I will be able to see where the loot went, essentially. I don't know if they've left. Oh no, they're over there, but they're not... I presume they'll come back for this, I don't know. I'm just going to do my own thing, honestly. Big-ass flow tree here as well. Big-ass flow tree. Wasn't really sure what they were doing. I was like, I don't want to, like, get in their way, but also I was like, yeah, the social anxiety. Ooh, this is a fern. I think I actually got all of the bright shrooms that I could see, which is great, and still managed to hunt quite a few things, even though there were some other people here, but we all managed to get hits on them, which is quite good. So I think what we'll do is hello. We will go across the river and go to the Royal Hunting Grounds. Oh. Well, I didn't expect that. There was just like a one-hit wonder there. Oh, and another one too. Who knew? Well, hello? I guess these people maybe abandoned the hunting over here. They'd already hit them, but they have abandoned them now. Who knows? I was just honestly shocked and surprised to see people. It's been very quiet lately. It's been very quiet. But we're going to go over this way, because I know this is quite a good little loop, really. Going from here. Sometimes there's things in these trees, but I haven't been super lucky of late. But if you go up here where this arch is, this is the Royal Hunting Grounds, and usually I get decently lucky here. I mean, again, it depends if maybe someone's been through semi-recently or anything like that. But usually there's a good few Cernix, Jack Cats. Oh, speaking of which, there is a magic one. The only Jack Cat plushie I don't have is the magic one, actually, so I would very much like one. I like the Jack Cat plushies. They have big floppy ears, and I just think they're very, very sweet. They are very, very cute. I have a midnight one, and I have the regular one as well. But I do not have a magic one. And with these magic ones, just like any magic creatures in Palia, you need the dispel arrows to stop them doing the magic ability, otherwise they will multiply. Oh! Hello? Friend? Also, maybe someone's abandoned hunting this one as well? Thank you for the manifest, hell yes. Someone must have abandoned this, but I mean, they'll get the ping if they've hit it also, which is great. They'll get the ping. The Hollow is the first and only one? Oh my god, hell yes! Honestly, I kind of love hearing about how other people's plushie hunts and stuff are going, because there's a lot of people, like, I got, on my, like, first day of hunting, I got the Midnight Jack Cat, and I got the Magic Cernic, and I was, like, genuinely the most shook I've ever been, because I was like, what? But then since then I, on the other day on stream, I managed to get one of the regular Jack Cats. Since then, nothing. Dry spell. Very much a dry spell. So I feel like, oh my god. I was about to, every time I see movement now, I'm like, whoa, it's a Cernic. And it's like, no, chill. We'll grab some of this iron though, because there's a good amount of this. And we always need iron. I'm going to turn off this. Sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. I don't think you can, but I'm turning it off because it's making my eyes absolutely water. I can't cope anymore with that. Cannot cope. Cannoteth copeth. Vibes. Big vibes. But yeah, I hope everyone's been keeping well. What has everyone been up to recently? If anyone has been up to anything interesting, let me know. Or not interesting. Doesn't have to be interesting. Can just be pure vibes. Can just be, you know, I've just been lifing. Because that's just me, really. Just existing most days. Is there any extra friends? I don't know if that was that same one that was running away. This person, I think, is just running through, actually. Maybe. Unsure. Most people I've seen. Is it time of day? Maybe. I think maybe it is time of day. Because when I've been playing it, like at night... Oh, no. Where is this? Oh, no. Oh, I got it. That's okay. I was hoping it wouldn't be a full glitch one, so we'd be able to, still get the loot, because you never know. Like, I'd never want to leave any loot bags, you know, because I'm like, well, oh my gosh, what if it is the plushie? What I'm going to do really quickly, though, is pop back to the stables, because I need to fix my bow, which is something I didn't do at the beginning. Ooh, fun! We love to see. I have less fun things coming from Amazon. Oh, actually, no, what do I have coming today? Oh, I have some glue. What do you... They're like reusable... No, they're not reusable. What are they called? Double-sided sticky tape rollers. I use them instead of glue sticks on my journal because glue sticks make me want to crash out. I hate the texture of glue getting on my hands. I can't do it. I hate it. Like, I'll use it if I've got nothing else, but I just get these, like, cheap... They run out really quickly, but they're very cheap, which is great. So I'm like, vibes. I'll also drop off this relic while I'm here. Which one is this, actually? This is Belafonte's, which is this one? Oh my god, was that a good guess? Nope. That's Halwood's. I always forget which one's which. Yeah, it's this one, but it'll be part of this one. Yeah, there we go. We're making waves. There's quite a lot of them that I don't have, I'll be honest. I do have a couple of duplicates, though. But there's tons that I don't have. Absolutely tons. But maybe we'll... oh my god, procure. Can I say words? I don't know. Oh my god, this person's outfit is absolutely stunned. And their hair is so pretty. Love? I'm so nosy. Hi, Emmy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. I think we might go to Standing Cliffs. Gotta go along that way. I think that'll be vibes. Actually, yeah, you know what? We'll check these campsites. Ooh, a strawberry boba. Damn. I want a boba so bad. I don't live anywhere near, and whenever I'm in the next nearest town to me, hold on. I was following a camp. What? Is there not? I was, huh? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but is this not meant to be a campsite? Is this a law thing? Is this because I haven't done the main quest? They're like, you're not allowed. There's another one further. It was on the map. I swear. That is a campsite, isn't it? I hope you're doing well, Jenna. I hope you're doing well. I could have sworn that was a campsite. I swear I saw the symbol on the map. I don't know if they just... I'm confused by that. I swear that I could have sworn that was a campsite. Is it not a campsite? Is that like a mandala effect or something where I've just assumed it was? I swear I saw the campsite thing on the map. I'm gonna watch the VOD back, I swear. Be like, was it there or not? Another hydroflow mask. Nice, nice, nice. We have so many hydroflows, it's wild. We probably should be actually trying to, like, actually open some of the vaults now as well. We do be vibing. Is that working? Please, please, for the love of God. It is! Oh, it's in front of my face there. That was probably not the best place to put it, huh? Hold on, lurk bait. Wait, why is there 2 lurk bait sources? Ah! Let's put it here. Sylvanian family, hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is what we love to see. It's what we love to see. That was 100% a campsite. It 100% was. I remember being at that campsite. Trying to think where's the next nearest campsite. But all the symbols have gone on the map now. So I'm like, where will I find them anyway? They're usually there on the map. I'm very confused. It doesn't say it here, but I swear they do. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Genuinely not been the best times. Oh my god, me crashing out. Literally love to see it. Love to see it. I didn't think I'd switch servers. But now I'm like, huh? We fast traveled to here. And then the campsite disappeared. As in, like, you can see on the ground where it is. But then there's quite a lot of jack cuts over here. Let's just do this while we brainstorm. But I'm like, where did the campsite go? I'm like, the campsite symbol was on the map there for a minute, so maybe I will fast travel in a second and see if that sorts it out, because I'm like, where are they gone? I was going to see if there was maybe like a little artifact thing to dig up as well. But alas, like, the campsite just ceased to exist completely. I was like, oh, okay. I guess there isn't a campsite now, huh? Interesting. But part of me was really worried it was because I haven't done the main quest. And although I have been using the campsites and seeing the campsites, I was like, is it some kind of glitch where if you still haven't done the main Royal Highlands quest, they're like, listen, please do the quest. You need to do the quest. Like, they're getting desperate at this point. They're like, please do the quest. So maybe they're like, oh, you can't see the campsites now. Who knows? But I'm like baffled because, like, yeah, we'll try and find another one. And also we'll fast travel as well, because I'm like, like, I cooked something on a campfire yesterday when I was playing, so I'm like, listen. But also, Emmy, sorry, how are you as well? I'm doing okay. I'm not doing the best. Like, my mental is not great. My physical, also not great. But, we're just, the illness be chronic, and PMDD is genuinely harrowing this month. Harrowing. I don't actually know where I'm going, you know? I don't know what my plan is here. I guess we're going around here. I can't remember where the campsites are now because I can't see them. So I can't even be like, is there a campsite coming? That's open, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, I can't even be like, is there one coming? Because I'm like, all the symbols have disappeared. I'm like, oh. There's not one on top of here, I don't think. I'm trying to think when the next nearest one would be. And I can't really think, to be fair. Very baffled at that. Can't tell if it's one of those goofy, like, oh, I'm not going to make that. Oh, beautiful times. Just made it. Oh my gosh, that was really, really, really close. But there's a fast travel here, and I'm wondering... I might fast travel... Oh, actually, there's loads of creatures here. Let's do this first, and then we'll fast travel. Well, when I say loads of creatures, I mean 2. Actually, maybe I see 3 now. But I'm like, I just want to know what the tea is with this campsite. Oh, real, honestly. Me for the last 5 days. I hear you in a big way. Just been an absolute situation, honestly. Just been a situation. Oh, that looks like a fun creature. I don't really know what it is, but it looks fun. Don't know what the name of it is. A little friend. It was very shiny, and I'm like, shiny things. I'm really like, shiny things, please, give me the... It must be rare, because it's a struggle to get it. I can't remember what this one's called. Yo! Oh, it is the legendary one! I was like, oh, it's definitely rare, but didn't think it was legendary. And you as well, and you. Like, honestly, if you ever feel... Oh, I'm so embarrassed. That's a bug bomb. That is a bug bomb. Can we all just, like, delete that footage? Thanks. Let's all collectively delete the footage of me trying to catch that with a bug bomb. We'll pretend I didn't do it. Sobby. Never happened. Lol, no, real though. I appreciate the clip as well though. I appreciate it. Oh, that was a devastating shot. That was a bit ropey. That was very ropey, actually. That was very ropey. Okay, right. Let's go to this fast travel, and we're going to fast travel maybe back to... Yeah, because there's actually meant to be... Yeah, you know what? We'll go back to the amphitheatre area, because the bit where I said previously as well... Hold on. Like, this bit here, there's a flipping campsite. There's a campsite that's meant to be there where I have that ping, right? I know that there's a campsite there, because I've cooked on the fire, happily. Just had a lovely little barbecue there previously. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like... I know there's meant to be a campsite there, because I've been there. Like, I've been there. So I'm like, what's happened to the campsites? Like, I do have... Hold on, let me just show. Let me just show. Hold on. Quests. Not this one. Main story, of course it's main story, silly. This one, the royal... So I haven't done this one yet, okay? Full disclosure. But I'm like, I think that's fine. I just think that's fine. If that, like, you know what I mean? Also, I'm just deleting this message simply because it's making my eyes hurt and it's flashing at me. And that's the only reason, so you're not in trouble, please don't think you are. I'm literally just because my brain, my eyes can't deal with it. The flashing. But you're not in trouble, please don't think you are. Oh, well, our hunting went up. But, like, there is meant to be... Right, okay. There's meant to be a campsite here. You can kind of see where it's meant to be. Where's the campsite? Like, where is it? The campsite is not here. There's meant to be one here. 100%. I've cooked on it. I've cooked on the campfire. Is this just a punishment? Is the game like, you need to do the main quest, otherwise we're going to take the campsites by you, one by one? The campsites change every day, are you joking? This isn't even a valid crash out. This isn't a valid crash out. You're joking, oh my god. They change every day. I always thought, oh my god. I always thought the ones you found were always there. No way. I always thought that, like, once you found a location, that was tea, it was always there. Oh, Ace Phobia is a life wonder. It really is, honestly, though. Oh. It didn't do the thing it's meant to do, though. Why not? Why not? Why didn't it do that? I have forgotten how to do that, actually. Hold on, chat, no. Can I make it confused? I'm wondering, where is channel points? Why isn't it doing the thing? Oh, no way! Oh my god, you've blown my mind, actually. Why isn't that working? Oh, I don't have the spoons. I'm sorry, that was meant to make my PNG tube I'll just test it and give it to you. I don't know why it didn't work. I tested it before stream as well, but alas, wasn't happy with it. Thought I should be eating. What's wrong with me? Just gonna have my cereal bar. I do apologize if it's loud. I can mute, but I'm also, like, anxious. Where are all of these? There's millions of these over there. Oh my gosh. Jenna, I thank you. Genuinely thank you for existing, because, like, I think I would have crashed out. I knew the campsites, you found them across the map, right? I had no idea that they were different every day. It makes so much sense now. And I'm so glad. Because I was like, I genuinely thought there was, like, I genuinely thought there was, like, a glitch or something. Like, no jokes, like, fully did. But alas, not. But I'm so thankful that it's not that, because I was like, what's happening? Okay. Well, we'll have to go around and see which of the campfires are available then. So we can look for the artifacts. Oh my gosh. I was going to put this in my diss video. No, I'm joking. I promise it's not going to be a diss video. It's just going to be the let's not idolize games where there is problems, you know? Type of thing. Because I did that for a while, and I've decided that it wasn't a good thing. Like, games can be fun, but games can also have some problems that could be tweaked. And that's kind of how I feel with Palia now, I think. There's some things that I'm not super happy with, the pricing and stuff like that. And the kind of, the barriers they put up between, you know, with certain things, like we were saying about the horses previously. So I kind of just want to make a little video on it. I no longer have aspirations to be a Palia partner. So I'm like, listen, I'd rather, like, speak my truth on stuff. Oh my god. This is a Cernic. I was like, oh. Just the bush. It was kind of vibing. There's 10 of them. Okay, team. I can remember where some of them are. But then I was like, oh my god, I can't remember now because they're all gone on the map. But obviously that's, like, kind of the point. That's, like, the point. I'm like, oh my god, all the things are making sense now. All the connections are making sense. Like, kind of almost like the point of the campsites, you know? It's kind of like you don't know which ones are going to be there and where they're going to be, per se, on certain days. So you'll be, like, aware of the locations, but you don't know if that one's going to be there. And now I'm like, oh my god, it's all clicking into place. Like, I get it now. I get it now. It's what we love to see. It's what we love to see. It's what we love to see. We love to see it. Yeah, just a reminder, friends, we are fundraising today. We're fundraising for Mermaids UK for the rest of June, which is a LGBTQIA plus charity in the UK that supports queer youth and their families with things like resources, support lines, education, all of that good stuff, you know, which we absolutely love to see. And that is what we are fundraising for. We're doing it as part of Queers in Pajamas, which is one of the Twitch teams that I'm part of, the PJ Party. We do it every single June, which is so cool. And yeah, very, very happy and bad shots. Happy and excited to be part of it. So yeah, already people have been fundraising since the beginning of June and already have fundraised so much for both in the US for Trans Lifeline and in the UK, Mermaids UK. So we're kind of doing two separate campaigns depending on what creators want to do and stuff. And, you know, if I can do, and if there's availability to, I like to fundraise for organisations in the UK since that's just where I live, you know. Right, honestly, I'm now curious about these campsites. I'm like, which ones? Also, what time? Oh, wait, hold on. We're probably nearing crab time. Yeah, it's 5:40. So let's actually fast travel over to here, I think. So in the general vicinity, I think we can open this as well. It is a star quality aeroflow, but at this point, yep. I'm not so good at this. At this point, I'll use the gold star ones as well, because I'm just really struggling to get certain ones, like the aeroflow. Aeroflow and pyroflow I'm just not getting as much of. Like, you know, compared. Okay. Wait, where is this? Is it? Ah, yes. Nice. Please don't be a dupe. Yay, we got a new one. That's awesome. I'm very glad we got a new one. That's awesome. Was really hoping that we weren't going to get a dupe. And we did not. Hell yes. Grab some of this iron while we're here. We're not too far from the beach where the crabs will pop off. Should be down here, so might as well just grab the resources on top of here. Nothing to hunt up here, though. That's a lie. I was going to say there should be a few aeroflow ones, because the creatures with the masks kind of correspond to the nearest vault. So we were the closest there to an aeroflow one, so you'll see more aeroflow. But I still don't think I see that many of them, like, to be honest. Like, I just don't think I see any aeroflow. But again, I'm like, maybe I'm just making this up in my brain. Potentially, potentially. Right, we'll kind of saunter our way down towards the crabs now. Since it's already 6:30. We'll grab some of these, though. Well, there's a magic one, but I'm like, listen, I don't even think I have the time for you. I need to go do the crab wars. So for the last few times, I've been hitting the crabs, but this time, the last time I did it, I did the frogs. Because I figured, like, basically how the reward system works is you get rewards based on who wins. So if the frogs are caught the most, then the crabs win, and vice versa, essentially. And I'd done it multiple times where pretty much everyone was going for the crabs. Thank you so much for the lurkies. But then the last time I thought, oh my god, I'm going to mix it up. And I was like, I'm not going to go for I'm going to hit the frogs. You know? Thank you so much for the donation, sweet friend. I appreciate it. Right, I will get your name written down. Because I'm not on camera and I'm unfortunately just like not able to today, I will just be writing down your donation. And also what we can do is, if it's cool with you, we can do a temporary tattoo on the next stream, if that's fine. I know it's like not as exciting, and I'm really sorry. I'm just really not up to being on camera at the momento. But hopefully next stream I will be able to be on camera. Well, I would have thought definitely. I'm aiming for later this week, to be able to do one. Oh my god, it started. But if that's good, thank you for being understanding. I really, really, like, I know it's fine, but also, you know, like, I still get stressed. I kind of want to go for the frogs this time. So whoever wins, that's what you get in the rewards. There'll be a chest in the middle, right? And that's what you kind of get in terms of the rewards. So essentially, if you hit the frogs, you'll get frog-related rewards. I.e., you should be getting the crabs, because essentially whoever wins. So say, you know, if frogs win, then you get crab rewards, as in things that look like crabs, you know, little things, and then the other way round, vice versa, you know. Because my brain was literally breaking, because someone said that they were hunting the crabs because they wanted to get the crab plushies, and I was like, oh, right, so I just kind of copied. See, there we go, we got a rock copper squire. You get those as drops as well, as you they're random drops that may happen when you hit the froggies, vice versa, obviously, if you hit the crabs. And then essentially how it works is then whichever team wins, you get more rewards in the chest that will appear at the end. That didn't really make any sense, I fear. And I feel like the more I explain it, the more I get confused as well. And it shouldn't be confusing, but apparently it is. Alongside this event, there's also a full event going on, which is including these crabs, but also just any crabs or frogs, sorry, that you catch anywhere in the world. There's a big tournament going on. And essentially what they'll do is they'll tally up if more crabs or more frogs have been caught, and whichever one wins will get the plushie, and a new plushie will be made in the game. I think I actually don't know if they specified or not if it was going to be. I think if the frogs win, presumably you'll get a crab plushie. or if the other way around, you get the other way around, or I don't know if it's more of like a reward. So if the frogs win, you get a commemorative plushie of a frog to be like, yay, the frogs won. I don't know which way round it is. I do not know, unfortunately. But see there, I just picked up did you see that? I just picked up a crab one. So this is confusing. So it's like, this is what confuses me anyway. If anyone knows what the tea is, let me know. But I got one of these Rock-Up Squires picked up from one of the frogs that I hit. But I also got a gunner crab. So I think you get the stunned ones when you are hitting them. So, for example, I'm hitting the frogs this time around, so I'm getting the stunned ones of these. And then as a reward for being on the crab's side, you get ones that are not stunned. I think. Please don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case. I think that's essentially what happens is you have a chance to pick up one of the stunned frogs as a kind of like statue, as a trophy of war, would you say? But you also have a chance also while you're doing it, as a kind of reward for being on the crab side, you might get one of the crab placeables, but it's not a stunned one, you know? I was finding it a little bit confusing because I was finding the wording a little bit confusing. And I know, like, I sometimes struggle a little bit with wording and kind of, like, stuff like that, so I know that it's probably a me issue. But from what I can glean, that's kind of what happens, essentially. So whichever team wins, that's what the rewards you get. So say if the frog team wins, because if the most frogs, oh my god, what am I saying? So essentially, this time round, the crabs are going to win because most of the crabs, more frogs have been defeated than crabs. So the one that's in the green is the one that wins, right? So this time, huzzah, the crabs have won because the most frogs were caught, right? So then you go in here and you get a crewmate crab. I don't know what. Yeah, you get a crewmate crab, which is the reward for the crabs winning. But you also have a chance to pick up a stunned froggy. See, this isn't a frog that's stunned though. So now actually, Palia, I'd like to talk to you about that. Because this one, I've now picked up one of these that isn't stunned. So I'm like, that defeated the entire explanation got defeated there. I was like, you get the stunned ones when you hit them. But then also you don't sometimes. I genuinely think at this point it's either the coding has stopped working properly, so you're just getting drops of randomly, like, either a stunned or a non-stunned one each time. Because at first I thought, have I got all the basic rewards? So that's why I was just suddenly getting any of them. But sometimes I genuinely think it's random what you get. Because, like... Oh my god! Shut... What? Oh my god... What? Oh my goodness! Just like a random one on the beach as well? Oh, I'm like so... Oh, I'm like speechless. What? Just a random one on its own. Yeah, we got a plush. We got a plush and we got loads of crappies as well. Oh my god, whoa. Right, wait, my inventory is terrible. Thank you for the follow, friend. I appreciate it. Let's go back to our housing plot, because, oh my god. Like, our inventory is now full of lots of things. Lots of things. I'm like, what? That's amazing. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. You can receive any of the... Ah, okay. Gotcha. Heard. This was what was confusing me. Because I was trying to read the original kind of update notes about it, and I was trying to do it, but I think yeah, that would make sense. You basically get whatever from whatever, and you get bonus ones depending on what team in the Crab Wars wins, essentially. So that time the crabs won, so we got a extra crab reward. Is what I'm understanding. Listen. Never get me to write anything like a full game guide. But look, we got another one of these friends. Let's put it here. I've basically just not really known what to do. And we also finally got one of these ones as well. We have a Rock-Up Knight. We have the Lord. we have the squire, and we have the knight now of those, which is awesome. So the only one actually we don't have, variant-wise, is we don't have the king crab, which I don't know what they're called on this. They might be called the king lord, or what's it, this one? Crabhorn snips. So essentially the only one we don't have. We have a lot of the crewmate crabs stunned, some non-stunned. We have the gunner crab stunned and non-stunned as well. We also don't still have the Rockhopper Lord or this one stunned. We just have the Squire stunned. So yeah, it would be really interesting to see if we can get one of the king crabs, essentially, variants, which I'm not sure what they're called because I haven't actually got one, but we have a lot of the other ones now, which these are going to be so much fun for decor for the house. I am just putting them here because I haven't fully decided what I'd like to do with all of them yet. But these are going to be so fun to decorate your house with because there's so many of them, and they're quite a nice size as well. They're not huge, which I enjoy. I think that's all of them, right? Yes, I think so. I think that is all of the things that we got. But I'm like, oh my gosh, we got a friggin' plushie. Wow, wow, wee wah. Wow, wow, wee wah. Let me just... I'm going to probably just sell a lot of this. I think I have to keep this because I'm just like, listen. Oh, well, apparently I already have one. So I'm going to sell one of them, I guess. But I honestly end up selling predominantly, like, almost everything. Unless it's, like, something quite rare. Or that I obviously need for a recipe. But because I don't do a lot of cooking and stuff, I literally just sell everything. Because I'm like, listen, I might as well make the money on it. I know myself. I know I won't be cooking, so I don't need any of the meat or anything. So I'm like, listen. It's simply, I might as well just do whatever I fancy with instead. Okay, let's put those in so we have those going, and we might as well just do some gold, I guess. We got a little bit here, and I think, oh yeah, quite a good amount there. That's nice. I don't think there's anything else I'm massively needing, really. So I think maybe I'll just leave these as B for now. I will fix this. I think also what I'll do, friends, is I'm going to go pee real quick. I'm going to go pee real quick because I think that'll be good. I also might... Well, I have had a snack, but I have other snacks as well because I'm like... I don't think the past few days have been doing super well. My ADHD medication takes away my hunger, and the medication hasn't had any positives the last few days because of the PMDD, but it's still doing the other bits, you know, it's still doing the most. But I'm only going to be literally very, very quick, so what I will do is I'll just pop you on a regular BRB instead of like words on stream or anything. Because I feel like that's just easiest, because again, I'm not planning to be very long at all. I'm just going to nip to the toilet. I actually will fill up my water as well because it's running a little low, and I could definitely do with some. But thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out the campaign while we're on BRB, absolutely more than welcome. But again, don't feel any pressure. And I will leave you with the lovely palia noises while I just pop to the bathroom. Also, definitely take this as a good time as well for anyone to also do the same, or get a snack, or have a stretch, or any of those good stuff. And I will be back in a few minutes. Hello friends, I am back. I'm just adding squash to my water because I do not like water on its own. Who else? Who else? I'm addicted to squash at the moment. I am drinking so much water every single day that I must have a squash. Or I don't know what they call squash in other countries actually. What do they call it? Scotland it's diluting juice. Oh god, I've overfilled this. Help. Oh, this is really overfilled. That's fine. We'll just pretend it isn't. Hopefully it doesn't come shooting out the top. I'm presuming other people's have squash. Do other countries have squash? I actually don't know. I don't know. But we have some squash. I'm trying to drink my smoothie as well. And I have some lentil crisp things on the floor also as a snack because I'm trying to eat more during the day. Trying being the key vibes. Okay, let's do this. Cordial. Okay, tea. See, like when I like at school, the fancy kids used to call it cordial because they kind of like, so we have cordial in the UK as well, but like cordial sometimes comes in like fancy glass things and squash comes in like plastic things. Bottles is what I'm trying to say, I fear. Okay, so I think I actually can't remember exactly how many of everything that we have, but definitely enough to make some more dispels for sure. Oh yeah, we have, well, 15 regular ones, but we also have 8 more bright shrooms as well, which are the star quality. Why does it have an exclamation point? No idea. I think it's just being like help. Oh, it's all? Oh, interesting. I'm glad to know. It's always just interesting to me whether or not, and I also am like aware sometimes I say things and I'm like, gosh, I'm not actually sure if that's like transferable. I'm not actually sure if it's transferable. Okay, we're doing pretty good on food and bug, like we're doing pretty good on everything actually. Oh my god, that sounds so good. That sounds so good actually. Are you going anywhere with your packed lunch or is it just a inside packed lunch situation? Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of, I guess, similar here, like you get kind of like concentrates that are called cordials, but they're more like fancier ones, like fancier flavors, etc. And then you kind of just get like the bog standard squash, which is like, yeah, like, you know, orange, blah, 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 and stuff like that. Just like the regular stuff. But, well, we should put this relic in first, actually. That would be really great. Because I don't want to forget. We do have a couple of duplicates, and I only have one of them on me, but I've completely forgotten what I've done with the rest of them. No, hold on. Which one is it? It's Eloine's. Is this? Yes. Nope, not the crest. It's this. Yes, part of the clock. Nice. Okay, cool. So we're still a very way to go on the on those friends. We have this one that's spare, but I also I know I have others at home that I just completely have like put away in my storage. This is a, yeah, we can't do, I was going to say, I was like, it's telling us there's a vault nearby, but it's the Aeroflow one, and we definitely don't have one of those. That's over there. To be honest, I don't remember what any of them are. What I'm curious, I think I'm gonna go and do this loop again, because I think this is really good for plushie hunting. And also, I'm curious to see which of the campsites start to appear. I'm very, very curious vibes. Very curious vibes. Because I would like to get some artifacts today. So the artifact little, what would you even call them? Piles? They're like little dirt piles. When we see one, you'll see kind of what I mean. They're like little dirt piles. And you can find the artifacts in there. Oh my god, that sounds so nice, actually. I don't think this very... it's meant to be quite warm the next couple of days, though, which is actually really nice. I think me and my parents are maybe going to go out tomorrow, which is, like, a big deal for me, because I'm like, leaving the house? I don't know which... I'm baffled. I want to go this way, because I still do really want the Cernic ones. I mean, I'm going to keep hunting everything, because, again, like... I want as many plushies as possible, really. So, although we have got a Jack Cat one now as well, which I'm thrilled about, I obviously just want to keep hunting for all of them. And by all of them, I mean the ones in the Royal Highlands. I do still really want to get one of the bee ones, though. So maybe at one point we'll do like a little Just checking if there's anything in here. Oh, well, there's something in here. There's an aeroflow one of these friends, so that's tea. We'll see if we can grab this. Honestly, more so for the aeroflow potential. We got it. It's a kind of trap. Well, I know it is kind of trappy there. Nice, nice. I really want the mask. There's another one here, though. Which must mean we're near one of the aeroflow vaults, but you can't see the old ones, if that makes sense. Thank you so much for the quiet hello. I appreciate it. Oh, here's some more. I think there was a vault round here that we've definitely opened. I can't remember where it is now, because they take off the little symbol, but there was one around here that we opened that was aeroflow, hence why I guess there's so many of these friends here. But I'll take that because there's a few other aeroflow ones around the world that we've just not been able to do. I just don't see them as much. So many of the water mask ones, so many of those. And we've collected the most of those, but could definitely do with some aeroflow ones, and pyro as well, pyroflow too. There we go. Gotcha in the end, little buddy. Yes, we got an aeroflow mask. Yes, hell yeah. I actually realize now that my incentive board might be in the front of that, so you can't see that. But I pretend I'm not lying to you. I'm definitely not lying to you. Look, I promise. Look. It's in my inventory. I promise. I find it so hard to balance not covering things up in a game, but also like, especially when with charities fundraising, like I want to make sure I have the incentives on and we have the goal on. Like, there's all these things. Little buddy, we'll get you. I have actually managed to get the reward, the award where you get every single bug in an area, which I had no idea. It just happened randomly, and I was like, gosh, I didn't really think I've been doing that much bug catching. Oh my gosh, is that another one? Not another one. I wonder if we've actually done the magical creature. This might be the last requirement for the, maybe for the magical creatures. Oh, I need to stop. I need to chill, actually. I need to respectfully chill a minute. Good God. I need to chill. But if you need to get per week, if you have the weeklies, and you're over level 10 hunting, you... Oh, legendary shot, except it was the wrong circ. Oh, so silly. Nice. Proud Horn, yes. Maybe, do I even already have it? I might already have it. Hold on, bear with. Yeah, Big Game Hunter, lol. You have to get 5 magical creatures. I've actually done quite a lot of them. And by accident, because I'm not really, like, super on it, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm not as focused on it. But, especially for ranching, I've tried to get, because it's, like, one of the only ways that you can get medals. And I'm like, I need all the medals. So I can try and buy some cosmetic cookies to see if we can roll some cool horses. I would love if they could, because I was wanting a pink horse, and then I realized they can't really get pink horses. They do special effect horses as well, but apparently they're so rare to get. Or you can, like, pay for the privilege. You know, take a shot every time you have to pay for the privilege. To apparently get a voucher to get a special effect on your horse. Which is unfortunate. You can roll them, but apparently, like, the likelihood of it is, like, really, really low. But I would love if they had, like, because at the moment they have certain, like, loads of different, like, patterns for the fur and stuff. Like, they have, like, a bay horse, they have, like, a chestnut, like, so they have, like, colours, they have patterns, sheens, and, like, the special effects as well, the like, visual effects and things. And I think it'd be really cool if they had, like, whoa, it's popping the frick off over here. There's a whole function going on here, including this. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Oh, and I missed again. Crying. It might be. Oh no, listen. I'll focus on these ones for the second. There we go. Oh, there's loads of aeroflows. This is perfect. I think definitely, I can't remember exactly where it is, but there was definitely the aeroflow vault around here. I just cannot remember for the absolute life of me. Where it was now, because you can't, like, see it on the map anymore once you open it. It, like, disappears, you know. But there was one round here. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it so much. Listen, who could that be? Oh my god, no, don't, honestly. The amount of times I've been so upset where I've finally saved enough and I'm like, I got the dirty trait again. And it's like, I don't even mind because I've got one of my Ormus and I call it Stinky. But when it covers up another cosmetic and then you're like, well, I can't even see the cool cosmetic underneath because it's dirty. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the donation, friend. I appreciate it so much. I promise, putting things up on the board. I'm not on camera today because I don't feel super good. So I'm writing them down, but I promise you will see them for the next stream. So I hope that's okay. But thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you so much. I know we are very close to the extra special number. It's wild how that always happens. Oh, you had a blue and pink one? Oh my god, so cute. I've seen a lot of people with really, really cool, like patterns on. I think it's the wool bunnies. Because a lot of them come with like a light blue default. So then when you add like things on top of them, it's like I wanted a pink horse, and then I realized the horses don't really exist in pink. But I have iridescent horses, and I have some with shiny manes, which is very fun. So I'm like, hell yeah, hell yes. It's what we love to see. It's what we just what we love to see, really. It's just what we love to see. Oh my god, this isn't what we love to see. I'm getting humbled so badly. Crimes, actually. Getting humbled so bad. Oh my god. Right, okay, listen. Thank goodness. Not at all embarrassing. Not at all embarrassing. That's fine. We'll walk away from that. But yeah, it's honestly been such a grind with the cosmetics, because I feel like I keep getting the same. I keep getting paint and I keep getting dirty. And then basically you have to use like an oopsie cookie to try and get rid of the trait, and then potentially you might hopefully get rid of that trait, but you could get rid of another trait, and it's just like, ah. A lot of people have been saying that it's quite good to do the reroll one, where it basically randomizes all the cosmetic and functional traits. It's obviously a huge gamble, but you know, you might get like a really cool combination. But those cookies are kind of hard to get, you know? Which is, you know, difficult. So it's kind of like, I wish there was a way that you could, I guess, like buy like cookies that weren't on the medals. Like they'd be really expensive just to, you know, for the sake of, you know, having them exclusive and stuff. So you'd have to like, you know, grind in game for gold and things. But like, that's fine. We don't mind doing that. But it's really hard to get them. Like I have 40 at the moment and I'm absolutely hanging on. It's because I managed finally to level up. But it's when I used the cosmetic cookies yesterday, and I got one dirty and one changed the horse into essentially like I'd already had a cosmetic cookie, and I gave it another cosmetic and it gave it back the cosmetic that I'd taken off it a while ago. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like, shoot, feels like such a waste of like the cookies, but they're 20 medals each, so it's not like you can hustle and buy loads. You can only get a certain amount, and ranching leveling up does take a good amount of time. I think this might be our third Magic Cernic of literally the day, which is wild. Oh, star quality antlers, nice. They'll be a good... I don't even know where I am now at this point. Literally, so... Okay, so that campsite either hasn't rendered in or it's not here today. But I think we're going to aim over there anyway, because there will be bright shrooms and there should be also creatures. There should be some creatures to hunt, which will be tea. But unless the campsite hasn't loaded in, I don't think that one is here today. Also, maybe we should pop our heads and see if there's any bright shrooms. But I don't think so, because they're usually very, very glowy and you can see them very well. So I would imagine no. Just gonna see if we can grab these. Honestly, not really for the I feel like I probably have too many of the Hydroflow masks now, and there's not even that many vaults that need them, to be honest. I don't actually know the grand total of vaults. Like, I'll be real, but, oh, that was way off. Oh my god, I need to stop. Also a fire one here as well. I think that water one might be coming back to get me. I'm scared now, but I always forget that, like, the ones with the abilities will, like, if you don't get it, they'll come back and get you if you're in range. Oh my god, we got a Pyroflow mask! Yes! That is great news, actually. Hell yes. I'm very excited about that. I feel like the pyro and the aero ones I'm just not getting as many of, so when I get them, I'm very hyped to have that. I don't know where the nearest... I don't know why... if anyone knows why only some of the vaults show, that surely isn't the last vault, so I'm wondering why only some of them show at certain times. I feel like I kind of... listen, I did read the patch notes. No, I know you have to find them, but I'm like, do you have to find them every time? Because I'm like, maybe that means I have opened all the ones that I've found, and then I just need to find more ones now, which maybe that's what's happened. Maybe that's the vibe. I just thought there was more that I'd found but hadn't opened, but I guess I've got to the point where I must have opened more than I thought, and then that'll be the case. So we have to find new ones, which is kind of all the other ones I found completely randomly. So I'm like, listen. Oh my god, there's so many Cernics here. Whoa. So many Cernics, which I will definitely take, because I would, again, love a Cernic plushie. I've got the magic one, so I would love the other two variants. Oh my god. Oh no, honestly, you're so real for that. There's literally no way I'll find them. I'll crash out, do you know what I mean? I was the same on other games. I've had to use, like, the wiki and stuff, because I'm like, I will get to a point where I cannot, and I feel like I've scoured everywhere, and I still can't find, and I know that it'll just be... I know that I'll just get really upset about it, and frustrated about not able to find. That would have been such a crack shot, but alas. Oh! We'll come back for you, friend. We'll come back. But yeah, I'm a big advocate for use the frickin' Palia wiki, use like the trackers available, because I'm like, it gets to a point where the grind will stop being it's a fun to grind thing, and it'll become like too much, you know? Like, we've all been there when we're like genuinely near to actual tears over trying to find something desperate in a game, and you're like, I cannot find it, like I can't, or you're stuck on a bit and you're like, I can't understand. Oh, we got a floof, nice. Just can't understand how to progress past a certain point. And I'm like, listen, at that point, use the guide. Don't torture yourself. You know, I get some people want to be purist and like never use the guides, which is valid if you don't want to, but also if you're like me and someone who gets overwhelmed and upset in games if I get stuck for ages. I don't mind being stuck for a little bit, because, like, you know, games are meant to be challenging at times, but if I get stuck for too long, I'm just like, listen, I'm just going to get so frustrated, and I don't want that. So I'm like, listen, we'll use the guide. Was this one here before, or just spawned in? Because I don't have memory of it being there, but listen, there's a lot of friends here. Oh, wow, okay, there's a lot of friends here. A lot of friends. I'm wondering, will we get another plushie? That would be kind of sick, actually. Oh, Grimes. Didn't see you there. Oh, another Hydroflow. Let's go. Who's surprised? Absolutely no one. They do seem to be the most common, but I don't know if that's just because of the areas that I seem to hunt in the most. Like, I just have found a couple of areas that I really like hunting in, like this area here, or like where we were before. Like, you can kind of walk all the way along here and like curve round, and there's quite a lot of Cernics around here. This little patch here as well, we saw when we came from the crabs, is quite good. Like, I'm like a creature of habit. Like, I just stick to the same areas. I know that there's other places that maybe also have a good amount of them, like i.e. creatures and stuff to hunt, but I'm just like a creature of habit, so I'm like, listen, I will indeed, you know, just probably stick to the same areas, just for ease as well. Okay, I think that was all of them. I think. And we did get, we got one of these. They're worth quite a lot. Don't know if they're using any recipes. Can't say for certain because I actually just don't know. Well, this is risky. Picked up my water bottle and I was like, oh, I'll just ride one-handed. And then I was like, oh god, I need the arrows. Ooh. I was literally about to say there's sometimes friends in here. And as luck would have it, we've got some Aeroflow besties in here, which is an absolute gem. Which means there's a vault nearby of an Aeroflow variety. But I will not be able to ever remember if it's one that I've done already or I just haven't found it. Oh, like, there is definitely, I think I will definitely be using the tracker. Because then I can go to all the places on the map, on the tracker, and then I can confirm if it's one that's opened or not, you know? And then, you know, if I know it's one that's definitely opened, I'm like, okay, cool, I've already been there. It's not a case of I haven't found it. Which is often the case with a lot of things. I'm like, it could very much be I haven't found it. Oh, listen, that was a bit of a crime. That was... oh my god. Listen, it's fine, it's fine. I feel like I've gotten, well, have I got better at hunting? I feel like I'm getting back into it again. Since I took such a big break off palia, I feel like I definitely like had to build skills back up again. I'm trying to remember, there was a vault round here, but I'm pretty sure this is the one I have opened. I think it's like up in maybe this cluster of tree. Again, like I could fully be making this up though, but I swear it's up and around here somewhere, but that's getting quite close to like round. There's definitely one around here that I've done, and I'm imagining there's one up here that I've also done too. I don't come up here very often, and maybe should, because there's clearly obviously quite a decent amount of error flows around here that I can't hit apparently, but I'm pretty confident there is a vault round here, but I'm pretty confident it's one I have done. I think it might be the weird one that was like underneath. As in like it was underneath here. Or like that, just underneath this cliff. Maybe I'm thinking of the one over that direction. I'm unsure now. Wait, that looks like a vault. That looks like a vault, doesn't it? Yes, okay. I knew it. This is where one is. And it is one that I have opened. Maybe, yeah, maybe since that must have been an aeroflow one, given the fact that these are all aeroflow creatures, so I'm thinking maybe this is actually a new spot up here, Old Fortuna, that could be a potential spot for coming to hunt for Cernix, but also obviously aeroflows as well. Because, Jesus, where have all these come from? They were not here a second ago, I swear. Unless they were and I was so fixated on trying to find where that vault was, but... Ooh, level 155 hunting, which is wild actually, given the fact that only a few days ago I got hit 150. It was my like mini goal to hit 150 in hunting, which for some people will be quite low and some people it will be quite high. I guess it depends really on how much hunting you do. Oh, that's a slowdown. I definitely have been doing a lot of hunting. I was going to say there was 100% another one I saw. I've been doing a lot of hunting because the hunting plushies are my favorite, I think. Like, I feel like with my skills, because I don't use slowdowns any longer for these ones, because it's too hard for me to, like, move between them quickly. I feel like I would be better at doing the Elder ones now, because the Elder Cernix I was hunting predominantly in Bahari, I feel like was taking me quite a long time, because I think they need the same amount of hits as these ones do. The ones with the darker orange and the stripe. These are kind of like the Elder Cernic equivalent. And I feel like I've maybe gotten more confident in my hunting now that Elder Cernics wouldn't be as much of a problem, but I do think I won't recover from the trauma of trying to hunt for an Elder Cernic plushie, because it took me months and months and months of really grinding, on and off stream, grinding all the time. A lot of my spare time was piled into it. Like so much that I just don't even think I could go back to it now. I think I just would like, oh my god, I don't think. As cute as the Cernic plushies are, I'm like, listen, I thought that was a chest, but I don't think it is. No, I'm pretty sure it's just a base of leaf, but it's always worth checking, just in case. Just in case I'm wrong, but we vibes. I'll also need to go back and fix my flipping bow again at one point. What a surprise. What a humongous surprise. Well, there's quite a few creatures here. This is looking good. This is looking real nice. Also looks like some wisteria as well, which is rare. I have been keeping it and selling a little... Oh, this is also defaulting to slowdown. I don't actually know if there's stuff that wisteria is used for, this royal wisteria, but it's an epic forage, which is pretty amazing. But I have been keeping a lot of it, but selling some of it too. Because I'm like, listen, I need money, and by that, I just need money for food, really. I don't believe there's any items that I would need coins, like, you know, actual, like, money for, you know? Oh my god, another one of these. Yet again. This has got to be our 4th one, maybe 5th today. So many of them, and quite a few of them masked as well, which is, like, bonus. Not doing a great job at hunting this one, I'll be honest, but... And because I now just have Dispel, it means I don't have to be like, oh, quick, change my arrow real fast. It's like, no, you're good. I just use Dispels all the time now. No antler. I was really hoping there would be just for money vibes. Oh, there's quite a few masked friends down here as well. Oh, and another as well. I've just scared the living daylights out of. My bad, best friend. I'll grab one of the golden ferns. Again, I don't know if there's what the use for the golden ferns is. I don't know what recipes would need a rare forage, so I have been mainly selling those as well, to be fair. Pretty much just selling them as well, just so I have a bit of money. They've come out, so there is some new, so the new items for this update are like all of these ones, but you basically go around and you just get the recipes, and once you have the recipe, these are showing I haven't got them yet, but when you do, these disappear. But these aristocrat ones are the only new, like, furniture pieces that I think I can see. I don't know if there's anything in the artifact store, though, because I haven't quite finished my relic. Like, I haven't got all of these in yet. The artifact. So once I do, I believe I do get access to the artifact shops. There might be a bundle there that you can maybe save up for with, like, Amber Echo. Similar to where in the Elderwoods you could do the same with Echo Flow. Was that what it was called? I don't know. It's been a minute. You could save up for, I think, like, there was a set that you could get with that. There was a wallpaper and stuff, but nothing for actual, like, just regular gold currency. So it's like, haven't really needed money for much else other than just, like, buying meals, really. Because, again, I hate cooking, so I can't be bothered. I have kind of run out now, though, of not a lot of cooking skill medals, because I don't cook, so I'm not really accumulating. The only times I've got those medals are pretty much from the very rare occasions I've cooked, and I've just accumulated, like, over the years, genuinely. But, so I was buying a lot from the guild shop, but now I've kind of run out and stuff. Welcome in, friend, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well today. Thanks so much for popping through. Appreciate it. Oh, looks like we actually have hit XP for our Path of the Tadpole. Hey, honey lures. Nice. I'll take that. I am sad because obviously a lot of this is really cute. And you can only get it if you have premium. Some of it's cute. I really like, this is so cute. This I love. This is so adorable. But unfortunately it's of course in the premium path. But as you can see, these ones, the pants and the skirt, these aren't in premium. So these at least aren't in the premium. We're still quite a way to go until we get them, but they're not in premium. So there's a few things that are cute that aren't in premium, but obviously most of the good shit is in premium. Obviously, like look at the little friend. I also really liked that these goggles were free. They were in the free ones. The hat is also really cute, but I love the fact that the goggles are free and part of that, you know? I think it's very good vibes. Oh yeah, good reminder actually there. Good reminder. I do upload all my VODs now to YouTube. You can get the link in that socials or exclamation point YT or YouTube. I'm trying to get to 50 subs. We're very close now, actually. Forgotten No Real. Maze, you're so real for that. I put them on and I was like, oh! I was like, oh, okay. I see. They're fun though. I've been wearing them all the time actually, just for vibes, but now I've got the Pride ones on. How do we even see the Pride ones? But we can see the Pride ones closer. But also, hope you're doing well, friend. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, they are funny. They are just vibes, really. Yeah, I've been wearing these. These are very cute. Because even you can see like even the glass is tinted as well. So I've been wearing these ever since I unlocked them. And I think these are very, very cutie. I love. I wish we had like a Pride hat. I think that would be iconic. The glasses are gorge. I love them so much. Thank you so much for the follow, free. Oh, blah. Sweet friend. Oh my god. I hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. These are very cutie. Very much. This is very cutie as well. I love. Absolutely love to see. Absolutely love to see. This as well, the jam one. Oh, love this. And the wallpaper's really cute too. I like the glitter. The glitter is very, very pretty. What is this bag from? Stop it. So, wait. Huh? Oh no. I'm pressing F, but I'm not getting it. This might have to just be a phantom one. We'll let it go. To be honest, we need to fix our bow so badly. So badly. Like, could you imagine? Also, reminder, friends, as well. While we're on reminders, we are fundraising today as well, until the end of the month. If anyone would like to check out the campaign, you're more than welcome to, but there is no pressure as well to do so. But we are fundraising for Mermaids UK, which is a queer charity for queer youth and their families. They provide lots of really good resources. What is that? Oh, it's the balked one. They provide a lot of really, really good resources, for queer youth and their families as well. Especially, they have a great glossary of terms, which is for, obviously ally parents, ally friends, family and stuff, which is very, very good. It's just an overall thing of what different terms mean that people may not be aware of and stuff, whether or not back in their day it was I don't know where I'm going actually. Yeah, this way. Please stop, horse, chill. Chill. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. We're on the special number. It happened. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm not on camera today because I feel not the best. I'm a bit crappy at the moment. But I promise I'm writing down everyone, and all the redeems that are happening will just be redeemed next one. I know, funny number. Listen, it seems to happen every time we fundraise now, and I'm so here for it. I am so here for it. I think it's very funny. And it will never not be funny. Yeah, this is where I'm going. And we found a campsite. I was going to go this way and walk towards the standing cliffs, but this is what a campsite's meant to look like, okay? With the soup and the pastels, look. And this is the artifact pile. We finally found one. Yeah, exactly. Next milestone, 42069. That's a duplicate, but that's okay. We can trade it. I need to remember to look through my duplicates and stuff. I'm so tired of soup real. That's so real. That is, in fact, so real. We love to see. A little bit of campfire soup. Yeah, this is one of the Aeroflow ones that I've opened, I believe. Eek, hold on. Up here, question mark? There's quite a lot of Aeroflow Jack Cats. Question mark? Don't, hold me to that. Because now I'm but I swear it's up here. I'll show y'all. I swear it's up here. There's quite a lot of them. Been seeing quite a lot of them up there. And I don't go up there very often, but we'll go for a little holiday. Oh, we got a Pyroflow mask. Yay! That's awesome. We really could do with as many Pyroflow and Aeroflows as we can get, because we are lacking in that department. Honestly, real. Feeling like soup. Oh, sobbing, yeah. I've got so many soups. So many soups, I fear. Couple of other things, but genuinely a lot of soups. A lot of them. Quite a lot of duplicates as well of artifacts as well, but I need to sort through, because I put some of them in my chest at home and I need to actually fish them out at one point. Very much need to fish them out. Oh my gosh, that is blooming warm. That's so warm. I think it's it's 8. Oh, damn. Okay, my PC says 18. I'm that seems quite generous. Oh, it's not. Was it not available for a while? I don't think I have. No, I definitely don't have breakfast skillet. Again, I have had a lot of soups, and up until today also I didn't realize that the campsites respawned, they were in different locations, so I was where are all the campsites? But Jenna's put me right now, and now we're vibing. So I promise I didn't lie when there was loads of Aeroflows up here. But actually, do we have an Aeroflow? Not on. Yes, we have one on us. Yes. I'm doing okay, I'm doing okay. It's been a horrendous weekend. Another duplicate, but that's totally fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's been a bit of a rough weekend, I'll be honest, mentally and physically. The chronic illness has been doing its thing. And I've just been feeling super rubbishy mentally as well, but hopefully we're on the up and up, and I'm glad that I was able to actually stream today. Oh, yeah! Just to get a bit of normalcy back. I feel like after a while of just like, the last few days I've literally just done pretty much nothing other than just desperately trying to distract my brain from spiraling and getting panicky and stuff, because that's how my brain just goes, I think. But I was like, I just really want to stream, so I was like, I'm gonna friggin' stream today. And I'm just literally it's just for vibes. I was like, you know what? I was probably going to spend the day playing a lot of Palia anyway. I'm like, you know what? Let's actually stream it. Let's try and do some of our fundraising. And I'm very glad I have, we've got some amazing donations today, and it definitely has been good for me, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like I think it's good for me. I think sometimes a distraction is good. Sometimes you just need some time to unplug. But I was like, you know what? No. Oh, hate crimes all over the place. This is maybe our 6th of this run today. We've had so many. Not a plush from it, yes, but listen, it's the only one of the Cernit plushes I have, so I will deal with it. We got antlers though. This is good. This is good. I will always take the antlers to sell. What is our inventory looking like? Diabolical. Not great. That's really, really hot. That's like that temperature is ooh, horrible. Where is the other? Yeah, I'll put this up here because I usually just try and keep them up here for ease. And I'm just seeing. Oh wait, God, we have another one as well. Ah, it's overflowing. I don't want to go back home because I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to go back home. For a second, I thought that was another magic one. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, but it's not. It's a jack cat. I think we'll probably hang around here until the crab wars. Like, we're still quite far off them. They're down here, and it's only 3:30 in the game. We do be vibing. Oh, we have a magic one. Oh my God, where did all of these come from? Now there's loads of them. Help. We have a hollow one. Listen, I thought I got you. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait, where did they go? Oh, excuse me. No, thank you. Where did the hollow one go? Hello, no, thank you. Where did the hollow one go? Did I get the hollow one? Maybe I did. I must have got it. I must have got the hollow one, and then these ones have... I think these are the same ones. I actually just don't know. But yeah, I think I've learned, like, over time that, like, sometimes pushing myself is good, and then other times sometimes I do genuinely seem to forget that, like, I am chronically ill and I have a lot going on, and lots of different, like, symptoms, and I've just got unfortunate with, like, an overlap at the moment. And then I was like, it's just, I don't know, I just find it very, like, sensory overwhelming and just very overwhelming when things overlap loads, and I'm just like, whoa. But I'm hoping, like, just being able to stream and also just, like, take a minute to remind myself that, like, it's fine, I'm fine. Like, a lot of it is, like, PMDD doing its thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Genuinely, it still makes me jump seeing people in the game. I'm quite used to not seeing people for a long time in a game. And then I'm like, kapow! Someone just turns up on a horse. I'm like, whoa! It genuinely jump scares me so badly. Like, the first time because I was, I guess, a little bit late and stuff. Streaming is a lot, yeah, it is. And I always, like, I don't know, not really beat myself up for not doing it, but then I'm like, oh, I should do it. Especially when I'm, like, doing things like fundraising and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to stream as much as possible. But I think my body has been telling me, like, please, dear, like, please. It's just giving me the signals where it's like, you're feeling stressed and anxious and stuff, and because your body is, like, trying to tell you that, like, it can't right now, Damn it, what else can we get rid of? I mean, to be fair, these don't sell for very much. I just want a little bit of space. We don't massively need it, because obviously with the crabs, we're probably not going to pick up too many things. Oh, at least that's gone down a little bit for you. Oh my god, the pollen in the UK has been awful. The other day I was like, oh my god, I went outside to peg my washing and I came back in and I was like, oh, this is how I go. This is how I go, apparently. Like, I was like, okay. Like, it was so extreme. Exactly, for sure. Like, I was like, oh, you know, I push myself because I'm like, I'm wanting to, like, progress more as a streamer and I'm wanting to, I've got a hit on that, that's fine. All of that good jazz and stuff, but then I definitely, like, forget. And it's also like with my new ADHD meds and stuff, like when they're not really working that well at the moment, because PMDD, we love to see it, we love hormones, but when they do work, they give me so much more energy than I usually do have. I often, until they start to wear off, I almost like forget about certain aspects of like chronic things I have going on, like especially like chronic fatigue. I'm just like vibing and then I'm like, whoa, no, I'm not, you know? And it's just kind of like, whoa. Oh God, that's a lot. That is a lot. And yeah, wildfires must be a big problem there. I really hope everyone is always safe. That sounds kind of scary for sure. But yeah, the pollen has been a lot lately. I've started retaking my antihistamines. It was a bit shaky because like my prescriber on my meds was like, oh, you should avoid antihistamines when you're on your ADHD medication. I was like, oh, okay. And at the time it was fine. But then I was like, if I don't have them, I need them. I'm going to have to. And then a lot of other people on the internet were like, I take them. It's fine. You know, just keep on top. And if any symptoms are, you know, feeling like that's not right, you know, then obviously get it investigated. But, you know, sometimes you kind of have to just do it and be like, okay, there might be increased side effects, but like, you just got to do it. So you basically can like, you know, cope with one condition better, you know, and stuff like that. Oh, bright shroom. Oh no, bright shroom. Gonna just have to get rid of the meat because it's the stuff that's like worth. Oh my God, why am I doing this to myself? I've completely forgotten about my pet again. Oh my God. I completely forgot. Right, let's see. What are we taking home? Let's see. What do I want to take home? We'll take home the iron. Not that we have a lot of iron. I'll take home that flow mask. Maybe this as well. I want to take this home, but it's not going to go and stuff. Yeah, I think as long as it's non-drowsy, they're not. It's just fexofenadine, which is the one that I used to take before I was on ADHD meds. And so far it's been 2 days and it's been fine, but I'm like, I'm not going to take them every day, but just in case on days where I'm like, wake up and you can kind of tell. I think a lot of us with allergies, right? We can kind of tell. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think they said basically you can't have like pseudoephedrine. I think these are the stuff that's in like Night Nurse ? I think you're not meant to have that because it does like the same as ADHD meds or something. So it would be like double stimulant or something, and they're like, whoa, don't do that, you know? I think that's the tea anyway. I'll take these home. I panicked, I can't do. Yeah, that's it. Because that's the stuff that's in like Night Nurse or like cold and flu meds that helps decongest or something. But I don't think you can have that with ADHD meds because I think it's also kind of a type of... Is it like, oh my God, what is it called when they shut... It basically like... Vasoconstrictor? Or is it the other way around? Maybe it's constrictor, I don't know. It's something to do with your blood vessels. So like both do the same thing, so you didn't want twice. I think. Like you wouldn't want like double because that would be bad, you know? Like one's fine, but not both. I think is the tea. I think is what I was gleaning, essentially. Oh, slay. Yeah, I think it's like, I think some people were like, some of the older ones aren't so good, but some of the like newer ones, which is quite often what you find as like common ones you find over the counter and stuff. I think a tea. Honestly, real. No, but for like, for so long, oh my God. And also thank you so much for the follow, friend. I'm the same as well. Like it's gotten to the point now where I have so many meds that like I'm just like, wow, like I'm the same. I'm just like, I remember going to my doctor when I started my propranolol, which is a beta blocker, but I take it for anxiety. And I was like, the leaflet said you can't do this. Like, what can you have this or whatever? And they were like, listen, chill, it's fine. You know, I'm God, no, don't. You're all fine. You're all fine. Derail all you need and all you want, honestly, because it will happen with or without. Like, if someone doesn't prompt a derailing, my brain will do it anyway. My brain will do it anyway. For real, for real. We are just in time. The crab friends. So I think what we're going to do this time, because the one we are missing one of the king crabs, so I think I'm going to focus on crabs to see if we can get the drops where one of the king crabs will drop a little figure to place in your home of the king crabs, because it's the only type we don't like have, and I would really like one. So I think that's what we're going to focus on today. Whether or not they win or not, we'll see. So we'll see if who wins. Also, I need to take this off because I know myself, and I know that the bee will get in my line of sight, and I'll get confused. I will get confused, but it is hard. Like, a lot of us with chronic illnesses or, disabled and stuff, like, there's a lot of medication that a lot of us take, and it is really hard sometimes to keep track of like what's what and what side effects are what. And again, sometimes there has to be these trade-offs where you're like, okay, one side effect for one thing is going to be heightened by taking this, but I need both meds, so you kind of just have to, which is like obviously not a fun trade-off to have to make, but it's the reality for a lot of us. You kind of just have to make those trade-offs, or you have to like cut certain things out. Like, I cut out coffee, and I haven't had coffee in like a year and a half, I think. I also don't drink alcohol any longer. Didn't really drink that much of it, but I don't drink any now at all. Oh, there's a king crab. I don't drink any at all now because it interacts with all of my medications, really. And to be honest, like, that's fine by me. Like, not that I drank very much anyway, but it's just kind of like, it's just like such an adjustment. And I think a lot of people maybe don't quite understand, like, it's not simply as easy as like, oh, symptom, here is medication, you'll be fine now. It's like there's also sometimes, obviously side effects and other things and things. I'm not doing very well at helping with this, actually. I am hitting them, but I am also trying to find the king crabs. Which actually, do I have a buzzy jar? I might have put them away, actually, for space. I fear I will, but these are the ones we want as figure of. So there is a chance that one of these will drop one when you pick it up, essentially. There's a chance. Because I have some of the crewmate ones already, and then I have quite a lot of the other ones as well. So that's why I was like, I kind of want to see if I can get any of the king crabs. They're like rarer ones, really. I mean, I should just be hitting all of them as well, but if I'm seeing a king crab, I'm like zoning in on it, because I'm like, I would like one of them. But we have a couple of the other ones. We've kind of gleaned that basically no matter what you hit, it seems that there's a potential for things to drop. So I'm like, does it even matter? Like, would I maybe just get a king crab from dropping anything? But I'm like, listen. So yeah, there we got a gunner crab stunned. So I think I want to say that the stunned ones you do get from the actual creature that you stunned. And then that's the thing. Exactly. It's unfortunately never, ever, ever that simple. But I think a lot of people are just like I think like, because since it's been like 3 months since I've been on my ADHD meds now, and a lot of people, not to me specifically, but you see on like online forums and chats and stuff, a lot of people are of the opinion that like, like especially like people who haven't got ADHD, they're like, oh, you got medication now, it's all great now, you'll be fine. And it's like, actually no, like it's not quite as simple as here's the medication, now you basically can function like a neurotypical person and everything is like perfect and great. It's like, it's not really what they do. It helps you as an aid, but it's not like, it doesn't suddenly rid you of ADHD, There's still a lot of like, complex stuff that you have to deal with. Like, my executive function hasn't just disappeared. Like, it's very much still there, even when my meds are doing the most, but I think it is just a bit of a misconception for a lot of different conditions that it's like, oh, you're fine now, and it's like, number one, like there was, it's just, it does not work like that. It helps. It's like it's a helping hand, but it isn't like designed to like, it's not like something that you're taking to like get rid of something, it's just not like that. But I think lack of education means that a lot of people seem to think that. Sometimes I wish that though. Someone's missed that. Oh, fuck me. No, literally, Maze. Oh my god. Like, when I started... So, like, already I'm waiting for an autism assessment because my therapist was like, listen, like, we need to get that sorted for you. And I was like, T, that's fine. We'll get that, set up and stuff, and I'm on the list and things now. And then about a couple of weeks into taking my ADHD medication, I was like, the traits that I and my therapist had suspected could have been autistic traits, maybe, again, I don't know for sure, were heightened so much. Like, so much. And I was like, what? But then I was talking to a few other people who were either like being assessed to be ADHD or suspected they were, or they were, and they had that confirmed, and they'd gone through the diagnosis process and stuff, or whether people were self-diagnosed and stuff. And apparently it was quite common, and I was kind of relieved because I was like, oh, like I didn't expect, but apparently it's very common. And in a way helpful, I guess, to help you identify stuff a bit easier, because you're like, you've kind of, the ADHD side has kind of been changed a little bit by having the meds, right? But then you're getting these other traits that are more prominent than they were, which means they're maybe easier to identify, but they're also like really hard to deal with. Like, socializing for me has been freaking terrible since starting my medication. Like, I've really struggled with it. I've really struggled with socializing so badly. Oh my god, campsite. And would you know it, it's soup. But there's also tea, so that's nice. That's what we love to see. Wait, there wasn't an artifact pile. No, I think we've had 2 today, so actually we're fine. I think we're vibing. But I was kind of, yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot, really. I feel like I need to come with like this disclaimer on me sometimes to be like, yeah, like, I'm now, oh. That's a rock. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to walk away from that because that is a rock. That is, in fact, a rock, and I'm embarrassed. Lol. Yes, we love tea and tea. Hell yes. We love to see. But it's been a journey, but I do sometimes feel like I need like a... Not terms and conditions, but like something pops up being like, hey, just so you're aware, this person is really struggling with this. Like, or like socializing for me has been like, I've just kind of not lost the ability to, but it's just become so much harder for me. And I kind of hate that. But it just has been, and I guess I can't really help it. Also, I swear I just saw gold, but actually was it... Oh my god, whoa, it's under the bridge. Hold on. Let's put a thingy out there. There we go. Let's get some of this. We'll go get that gold, because we might as well. Might as well. It's a big one as well. Big friend. I really love the golden palia. It just looks so pretty with the like the little sparkles going through. It just looks so cute. Ooh, 15! Damn! I think this person surely has seen the flare here. To be honest, I'm in my era of like not being responsible for other people, because like I kind of stopped palia for a little bit because I was just feeling too stressed by how many people were like, I felt all these like made up rules and stuff were like kind of stressing me out a wee bit, and I just kind of had to take a wee bit of a break. So now coming back to it, I'm more focused on just enjoying the game for myself and not, that's embarrassing. And not worrying too much about, oh my god, have I pinged this out? Have I said, have I made sure everyone knows about this? Or I'm just trying more to just vibe. And at the moment that's working well for me. I'm going to slowly get back into like gaming in groups with people, I think, like for things like plushie hunting, but just kind of like slowly and not putting pressure on it, because it's like, I always didn't like that pressure of being like, oh my god, am I doing something wrong? Or should I have done this? Or like, like all that type of stuff. And realistically, none of those are real rules in the game. They're just like made up rules. Kind of like, I don't know, like social rules, I guess. But I always found those difficult because I was always like, well, they're not real rules. So therefore it's like, we don't have to, but then you feel this pressure to like, oh, we got another Terraflow. Nice. Honestly, my inventory is jokes at this point. Yeah, honestly, real, like my entire life is me. Oh shoot, well, we're out of dispel arrows. So that's probably a great time, actually, to pop back out. Stop it. Wow, that was a lot of dispel arrows we used, huh? But it's been a minute since we made some, so that's vibes, honestly. Oh, absolutely not. We only have slowdowns. Help. All right, we can return to housing plot actually with the little fast boy, which is good. We can do that. But yeah, am I doing something wrong? It's so bad. Like I have rejection sensitivity already, which makes it even tiny things like I feel them so like profoundly, I think sometimes, and really deeply and like physically feel them. So I think in games I like felt that like have I done something wrong, or like I felt like oh my god everyone else is in a group and I'm on my own, and then I felt bad about that, and like I guess at the back of my head I didn't feel bad about it, but like I just like I don't know really. I don't know. I just kind of felt very isolated from the community a little bit, so I just took a bit of a break, really. We're selling that. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, yeah. We don't have as many bright streams as I would have liked to get, but we do have some, so we got, oh, yes, of course, we got some Mysteria. Oh, we got 3 of these, actually. 3 of these and one of these as well. We have a Relic. Jeez, we have all these artifacts. Yeah, these ones are because it's very hard for me to remember which ones, because some of these are obviously from Amadeus's route. Yeah, Amadeus Enfield, that's part of that, as is that one. Like trying to remember which. These ones are all from the Elderwoods one though, the ancient statues and the Galdar toys. That's fine. Because I kind of should be keeping them all on me, I think. So in case I come across someone wanting to trade, then I have bits there, if that makes sense. So I really need to be trying to do that more. I pretty much always have all the masks on me as well. I have this Lucky Zeki. Is it lucky? I don't know. But it lives in my inventory, so we're gonna say it is. We got this is so I mean, to be fair, this is probably mild, because I often do miss the crab events by accident. So this is probably mild compared, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it just kind of gets a bit like a lot. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Oh my god, what a cutie raid message. I love that. Welcome in, friend. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. Thank you so much for the sweet raid. I appreciate you. Hope you had a lovely stream. If you would like to, and you're able to, let us know what you were up to. But also no pressure. Also no pressure. If you do need to raid and fade, definitely do that. Super important to take care of yourself. So definitely, you know, prioritize your well-being and all that good stuff. But I do hope you had a great time. Lots of fishing. Oh my god, heck yes. Heck yes, we love to see it. We love to see it. Can't relate because I'm rubbish at fishing. Can't relate. Rubbish at fishing. My attention span is rubbish at fishing is what I should say. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much. But I'm so glad you had a good stream. I'm so glad you had a good stream, and welcome in everyone, welcome in. We've been doing a little bit of plushie hunting today. And some crab wars, of course. We love to see it. We love to see it. We've been doing pretty good. We got a lot of crabs. We got quite a lot of crabs, and we have added to our plushie collection because we did get another Jack Cat, which I'm very happy about. So we have this little friend, and as you can see, quite a few more crabs and a couple of frogs. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. We got a couple of frogs, some crabs to add to our little collection. A couple of artifacts too, which has been good. Couple more masks as well. But I'm very happy the fact that we got a plushie. I feel like you never really know with the drops when it'll happen, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, welcome in, friends. I hope everyone is having a good day. For anyone who maybe hasn't seen me before, my name is Flynn. I'm a kind of variety streamer from the UK, but at the moment I've been really getting back into Palia. I also play things like Hollow Knight as well. I've been enjoying indie games and demos as well, is my type of vibe. I really like that. And occasionally co-working arts and crafts, but lately, let's be real, it hasn't been happening very much. But if that's your vibe, very lurker-friendly, neurodivergent-friendly, then I really hope you all enjoy your time here. And also, all lovely raiders as well. If anyone does need to raid and fade, please definitely, you know, take care of yourselves. Super duper important. Make sure you're hydrating as well. Having eye breaks and all of that good stuff. Super duper duper important. very important to do. So feel free to lurk in the background, chit chat, honestly, whatever is most comfortable to you. Super chill and lurker friendly here, very low spoons. I have been not having the best of times the last couple of days, so I am very low spoons, and we're just chilling. Oh my gosh, we're just chilling. We're just chilling, doing a couple of bits of chores, and then obviously plushie hunting as well. I think these are all, yes, ready to pet again. It's what we love to see. It's what we love to see. But I'm so glad to have you here. And again, thank you so much for the raid. I know you could pick anyone to raid, so I really appreciate you bringing your lovely community over. Hello, baby golden boy. My animals are pretty much named after their attributes, except this one's called Hirono because I couldn't think of a name, and I love Hironos from Pop Mart, so some of them are really uninventive. I'll be real. They are mainly based on traits. This one's called Seal because I love seals, but it also is the seal point. It also has the seal point fur pattern, so it wasn't really inventive, but my special interest is seals, so listen. Oh, I'm so glad, I'm so glad. And thank you so much, and thank you so much. Baby Oreo. I call this one Baby Oreo, but I'm actually realizing it's kind of the opposite to Oreo, almost. It's like the opposite, really. Could probably feed you as well. I'm not the best at ranching. Thank you for the drink, everyone. Make sure you're drinking. Make sure you're drinking enough water, or whatever you have. It's what we love to see. It is indeed what we love to see. Yeah, I'm not the best at ranching. I'm a little bit chaotic at ranching. Oh my god, you got a repo friend. Love. Love, love, love. Also, friends, as well, we are fundraising today. There is no pressure at all. Don't feel like you have to donate. Just being here and listening to me yap about it is also helping raise awareness, which is super duper important as well. So yeah, we are fundraising for the rest of June for Mermaids UK. It is a queer charity in the UK that focuses on supporting LGBTQIA plus youth, young people, children and their families specifically. They provide really good stuff like resources and stuff for whether it's for the actual individuals themselves or maybe ally friends and stuff, ally, parents or family members or guardians and stuff like that. Really, really great place with lots and lots of good resources, a support line as well. Just like a really good hub for stuff, just like a really good hub for stuff, which is what we absolutely love to see. I think I've already pet Stinky, I'm sorry. I'm like, lol. I'm not sure, do we even have any room to breed anyone? Probably not. Probably not, actually. To be honest, like, I've been really... I think Baby Dawn... Actually, no, hold on, wait. I can't remember who I was going to breed them with. Baby Dawn is sparkly, so maybe this one has exactly the same, but is iridescent. I'm just going to try. Paint, sparkly. So the same as the crying. It's not really a mix and stuff. Not really a mix. I'm going to call you Donate. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I should call you Sparkle Main. Yeah, we're going to call you Sparkle Main because that'll let me know an alert to the fact that you have the sparkly one. So it's sparkly technically all over, allegedly, but as you can see, it's the mane that's like, you see that? Very sparkly and pretty. Which is nice, honestly. Like, it's probably the best I've managed. This and iridescent is the best ones that I've managed. This is the iridescent type. So you can kind of see it's got that kind of like rainbow kind of sheen to it, and it kind of changes and shifts, which I think is really cool. I think it's very vibes. It's very vibes. I do want to try and get some more animals with different cosmetics. I was just really focusing trying to get a good horse, so I could ride it around the world. Haven't got any of the special effects ones yet, but apparently they are incredibly rare, so... apparently they are very, very rare, so it's like, listen, it's, that's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that would happen. We have pretty much already said hi to all of our animals today, but then we realised that because I pet them late last night, they actually we weren't able to pet any of them and get any XP for doing it. So we're just basically back doing that quickly with all the ones that we were unable to do so. I've lost track now of who I have and haven't petted. I've genuinely lost completely. I'm lost in the sauce at the moment. I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't think we petted the bees. I say bees. I actually think there's just one bee in here now. Stormy, we have. Did we do Ferris number 2? No. Okay. Yes, these are called Ferris 1 and 2 because I was struggling on names. Yeah, honestly, feed all and pet all button would be great, right? I'd love that. I'd love that so much. That'd be really great. Because I'm like, listen, I would love to just be able to do that. Like, especially because it's like, if you have the food in your inventory, then that would be great if you could, like, multi-select or be like, you know, that would be tea. Oh no, you're on your own now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're on your own. That's kind of sad. But a lot of these ones have already got 3 cosmetics on. So I can't really, if I do get cosmetic cookies, I need to get rid of one of those first because they can only have 3. So if you already have 3 on, don't feed it another cosmetic cookie because it will be wasted. And I know that firsthand because when I first, I have done that previously. I don't think anyone is, well, yeah, we have our original horse is now retired. Nobody is venerated. Everyone is vibing. But yeah, so basically you can use the oopsie cookie to get rid of traits, but it is a random one. So you have freaking no idea which one it'll get rid of. Then the roulette, this is just a random trait. It could be cosmetic or not. Cookie of the day, this will be cosmetic but random. This one's random but functional. This one is random functional and scales with how many cosmetics it already has. And then there's another one that I have that you can't get. You can only get them in treat packs. What is it called? I think I have one that I'm just waiting to use. Is it this one? No. No. Oh my god, which one is it? I'm trying to remember. This one? No. Oh my god, maybe did I use it? I don't think I did. There was one where it like, did this one? Nope. Never grow. Oh my gosh, which one was it? Yeah, that's just the cookie of the day. Oh my god, what one was I thinking of then? I swear there's one where it randomizes all your traits. But I cannot remember for the absolute life of me which one it was called. I can't. Roulette cookie, yeah, that's just a random one. Tasty treat is functional crate that scales. There's one that re-rolls like the entire dang thing. But I'm like, maybe I just don't actually have one, to be honest. Yeah, feeding truff would be so good. That would be really, really useful, actually. Oh my gosh. There is another type. There's one basically where it re-rolls I think it re-rolls the tiers of all of your stuff, and then it re-rolls all the variants. So if it has 3 cosmetics, it'll re-roll to 3 different other cosmetic variants. But I genuinely cannot remember what cookie that is. There are so many cookies. There's so many cookies, and quite a lot of them, like, I pretty much never use. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I very much can't remember what it's called, but there is one where it basically just, like, re-rolls the entire thing, but I have no idea what it's called. I clearly don't have one. But there's I swear there's something that does that. So obviously also it's a bit dicey because you have no idea what you'll get, but you might get like a really cool combination or you might not. So it's like, it is kind of like a bit, might as well sell that. It is a little bit dicey. It is a little bit dicey because you're kind of like, okay, like you kind of have to, I guess, like debate whether or not, you know, you're ready for that. Because you might get something you don't want and you've kind of like used it up, you know? So it's possible. It's possible. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. It's definitely possible, but I think with all the breeding with all of the animals, there is like an element of sketchiness because you're not quite pretty much all of them are random, you know, right? So it's all I can put this in technically. There's one anyway. But it's just one of those things where it's very difficult to do, to be honest. Like a lot of people were like, oh my god, it's so easy to get like a really cute, pretty horse, and it's like it is just completely random, so it is like very hard. One thing I need to do, I've just seeing that tree has just triggered it. I'm like, oh, I haven't gone to any of my gardening today. How long have we been streaming for? I've kind of zoned out of reality, to be honest. 2.5 hours, okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Right, let's go see what's... Well, currently the garden is non-existent, but it will load in a second. There we go. I've been slowly converting all my crops just to apple trees, because you can get a plush when you harvest apples, but it's kind of rare. But I've just been kind of just all the crops that were already in. I need to slightly rearrange it because there's some gaps now, like here, where I basically had crops and then I put these in. So you can't, like, they go like this, but these trees I'm going to leave. Basically, once these trees are done, then we'll be able to kind of sort it out a bit better than this. Let's actually just get fertilizer real quick, actually. So I have, yeah, good amount of it. Probably could do with more of it, but I think this should be enough for right this minute, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Fertile ground. That one's already done. That's all done. Basically, the fertilizer that I use is the one that boosts the amount of crops, because for a long time I was like just trying to make as many apples as physically possible so I could make honey lures. And I haven't been doing a lot of bug catching of late, so I've mainly been just making some of the apples into seeds again. So then I can try and like maximize this, essentially, because you can only have X amount of like garden on your plots, and it crosses over the plots as well. It's not just one plot. So I'm like, I don't think, does it cross? No, it's per plot. I swear I tried to place something down once and it didn't work. But yeah, I'm just slowly converting them all back to trees, really, and then any apples, if I have a good amount of them, which I pretty much do, I'm just like putting one batch in each of these, because I want to keep some, but just want to get a couple of apple seeds so when we are harvesting and getting rid of some of these, we have like backups. I already have one backup in here, which is good. So I'm just going to fill these other two as well with just enough to make one, because we don't really need to make tons. We already have one, and that means 1, 2, 3, that's 4 more will come from just these seed makers at the moment. So I'm like, that's good enough for me, actually. That's fine. Can actually probably put that in, you know, that's fine as well. We love to see it. We love to see it in a big way. Let's get back to our other plot, actually. I keep forgetting. Oh, God, my eyes. Ow. Wow. Well, I think for... Oh, my God. Let's give it a minute to load in. Sometimes I feel like on the plots it just has a moment where it needs to just, like, chill for a second to let everything load in, because especially on plots where there's loads of items like a lot of us have, it's a little bit like, whoa. I mean, this actually feels like it's full. Oh no, wait, it's cooking. It's just there we go. I'm moving now. I am moving now. Let's try. I want to take a screenshot with all these friends. Maybe let's take a screenshot next to the plush that we got today, because I kind of want to just like take a little. Let's see if we can get it. I think that'll probably be quite good. Oh yeah, I forgot that's the wrong button. I forgot it. Love how my character looks really, really uninterested in, like, being there. Let's do one with a different pose. Let's just do the classic little heart pose. Might be a little bit hard. Oh no, that's fine. Look at us with our little friends. But I am going to come out of Palia now and call it a day, because I was only meant to be streaming 2 hours, and I've gone like way over that, which is okay, because I would only have, you know, gone over it if I wouldn't have done it if I didn't feel like I was able to, if that made sense. But I'm also like, I don't want to overdo it now and stuff. I want to go and get some food, and all that good stuff. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I really, really appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for all the donations. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the follows. I really, really appreciate it. We have an ad break in a minute. That's unfortunate. But that's okay. I'll try and do that before. But yeah, these are my socials: raid message, Discord. I've done that in the wrong order. Who cares? Sorry. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it so much. I'm not sure when I'll be back. Probably Thursday or Friday, depending on how I'm feeling. But I'm aiming for one of those days at least to be back. So we're doing amazing with our goal. Like, again, thank you for the donations. We're at 69.69. Oi! Out of 100, which is freaking amazing. Very proud of everyone for all the fundraising we've been doing of late. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, make sure you copy those raid messages. Oh my god, why? Because I haven't set up a raid. Like, why bother copying it? Because I haven't set up a raid. I was like, oh, quick, get it done. And I was like, wait, hold on, I've not started a raid. Right, let me just see who we're gonna raid, friends. I'm back in the function now. I'm back in the function. That was so funny. I was fully about to just stop, and then I was like, wait, I haven't loaded up a raid. Silly. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. I think we're gonna go over to Explorer, who's doing some Subnautica. This looks interesting and fun. I've not played Subnautica, but let's do that. Let's go over and do that, because I think that'll be very, very fun vibes. I've not played Subnautica, but everyone seems to think it's very vibey. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks it's very vibey, but now I'll make sure you everyone make sure you copy the room now. I'll put it out again for you. It looks terrifying. Everyone's been playing the second one, and a lot of people were like, oh, you should try it. But I'm like, you know what? It does actually look like kind of scary, kind of hard, but also like in a fun way, in like a whimsical way. But yeah, that raid is going now, friends. So thank you again so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you copy the raid message. The seal one is for it's not for everyone, it's for the subbies, and the bottom one with the star is for everyone. So just again, make sure you copy that one. And yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here. I'll be back on either Thursday or Friday. I'll see how I'm going health-wise. But it'll be one of those days. I'll update you on socials or Discord and stuff, so look out for that. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye!